Find your lack of faith disturbing. Get over here!
Great power comes great responsibility.
To enthuse about a specific topic, not realizing that most people listening will fail to understand it. That's a Geek Out. This is the show, the Geek Out Show.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 166 of the Geek Out Show. I'm your host, Gil, and I'm here with my co-host. We got Matt, Major Reaction.
Hey, everyone, it's Major Reaction coming at you.
Back in full swing of things, man. Oh, my God. Last week, it was rough. It was my first time back in like a month. I fucked up, as you guys all probably heard and seen. I was like,
That was a great episode.
I fucked up in the beginning and then also had to sign out like, oh my gosh, man. But hey, that 1 month worth of rest, it really got to me. Let's go ahead and get into our weeks. If you don't mind.
I felt like you didn't even take a full month off.
It was 3. It was 3 weeks. It was almost a month.
That's good enough.
I took because I think my last show was at the beginning of July. And then here we go, about to be into August. Or we are in August 1st. So anyways. I'm going to go ahead and get into like just bullet points of what I've been doing. So just been doing stuff with the family.
Having a busy week. Oh, yeah, we haven't talked in a while. Okay.
Yeah, so just bullet points, just, working as per usual. But, I mean, that's like whatever with that. But just doing stuff with the family, man. Family game night, going out on dates with the wife. Doing stuff with the kids. Did Build-A-Bear the other day. Went to the movies a couple times. Went out to family dinner night. Went to go visit the grandparents. Did stuff with my brothers. I think we talked, but I'm not 100% sure about the hot wing challenge that we did at the beginning of the month. I think I checked in with you guys. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know if I said
it last time. I told people to watch the YouTube. That was one of the videos I mentioned.
My asshole was burning, bro. The next day, it was bad. It hurt. I really couldn't eat anything. I was just like here on this couch, man. I was just chilling, like basically the whole
on your stomach day. Or what?
Dude, my stomach was hurting.
No, I said were you laying on your stomach the whole time?
On my back, man. On my back. I had my ass down with the fucking like I had like a ice pack on my
on my butt underneath you, just ready to go.
No, man, but like the only thing I ate all day was like a fucking granola bar. That was it, and then like a bunch of water because I had to stay hydrated. Like I really couldn't eat anything until like that night. It's fucking terrible.
I hope you ate the granola bar and then drank all the water like instantly, because otherwise that granola bar would be coming out dry like.
This guy, that's gross as fuck, man.
That is gross. Like little rabbit pellets.
I stopped by the comic shop a couple times, and yeah, man. I mean, nothing too crazy, nothing too different with me. Basically, same as all the other times. Same bullshit, different day. What about you, man? What you been up to?
Well, since it's been a couple weeks, last week we went over to Dave & Buster's over there in Milpitas on a Wednesday night because me and my sister both get off early, so we decided to take my daughter and my nephew out there and. Dude, that place was popping, bro. It was like the club, dude. There is so many like 21 and older just chilling, like dressed like they were up in the club. I was like, what's going on over here? I was like, this is Dave & Buster's, y'all. Like,
because all the clubs are closed, bro.
I guess so, huh? The drinks were smacking over there, so I see why everybody was hanging out by the bar. It took a while to get a drink, but had a lot of fun. All the games were half price on Wednesday, so definitely a cool thing to do with kids. If you got a Dave & Buster's in the area. It's not too expensive on a Wednesday night. So I think 4 of us, we played for an hour and a half on like $40. So that's pretty damn good. If you've ever been to Dave & Buster's, you can spend $100 pretty easily.
Oh, dude, quick, fast.
Yeah.
Quick, fucking fast.
Other than that, I've been playing a lot of video games lately. So we'll talk about that in the video game section. Getting ready to take a day off next week. Going to take a little 3-day vacation, so I might not be on next week's episode, depending on how it goes. We'll see if I make it back in time or not. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that because it's been pretty busy at work lately. So
I actually forgot. Remember, I was talking about the house that I was going to get. Did I talk about getting scammed?
Yeah. What was up with all that, dude? I only heard like bits and pieces of your stories.
Dude, I was out like $7,000, and I just barely got it back like a couple weeks ago, which sucks.
So you did get all your money back.
Yeah.
Who
But
paid
it's
you
still
back? The people that scammed you or your bank?
My bank, dude. My bank.
Well,
so
at least you got a good
sucks,
bank.
man. Yeah. It's a credit union, so that's the only good thing. But yeah, man, there's a bunch.
Just put it back on his credit. Hey, just charge it to his credit.
Put it back on the credit card. Nah, but yeah,
Shit.
man. No, it was from my savings, bro. It was from my savings. So I mean, like, I don't know. We'll see what happens, but hope those people get what's coming to them. Oh, and then, dude, fucking on Wednesday. So Eva, she left her mom's like around 8:45, and then she was walking by with the kids. Took Loki, our dog, to pee and stuff like that. They left maybe like at 8:50, 8:55, somewhere like that, like from her mom's, right? And then drives away. Then her cousin parks the car, goes over to her mom's. So like parks roughly in about like the same area around like 9:10. So like within like the 20 minutes or whatever, there was a body dumped in the back alley by where Eva walked by. Or maybe she didn't even know. I don't even know. But there was a dead body found. Yeah, it was fucking crazy, dude. They had like everything blocked off, closed down, all this shit. And like, I was like, what the fuck? That's crazy, dude.
Are you sure your lady's not like Dexter?
Maybe.
She like killed the dude, stuck the body there, and just walked by like nothing happened, and then like, oh, someone's dead in the alley. I was just there 10 minutes ago. What do you mean?
Maybe this is part of her alibi. Me trying to, be like, my wife is innocent. Wink, wink.
My bad. Here I am snitching on people, and I don't even have my filter on yet. Better watch out. Eva's gonna come for me next.
Yeah.
Be like, where'd you say your friend lives? Let me go find one of those packages he sent to you. Let me see. That's why you want me to send that Android, don't you?
That's why Matt won't be making it on the next episode.
Yeah, I won't be here next episode, one way or another.
That's a little funny. So we actually got somebody, Ron Swanson.
Hey,
ding dong,
coming live from the office.
What's up, guys?
Yo, what up?
Not much. How you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. I'm good. We had a little family activity that went a little longer than expected, but I'm here live and in the flesh.
You made it. Took the pressure off of me.
Are you guys digging the new facial hair or what?
Nice. Yeah, man. Like Ron Swanson, full effect, bro. I love it.
Looking clean.
Yeah, I love it as well. What have you guys been up to, man? I just heard all I popped in was like, yeah, man, and then I found a dead body, and
Whoa! We didn't find a dead body. There was a dead body.
Missed a good story.
All right,
you missed the fact that Eva is now Dexter.
Hey! Calm down. So, what about your week, man? What you been up to?
I've been good, man. We got a lot of things moving, a lot of things going on. Tonight we went out for like a big crab boil dinner and went bowling and hit the arcade and just kind of getting out of the getting through summer, right? Like we're getting towards the end of summer, starting school this week and just doing that kind of thing, man. With that being said, I do have a 10-day vacation in Mexico coming up here in the next 2 weeks, so it's not quite over yet. But other than that, man, everything's good. We're doing good.
That's awesome, dude. Fuck yeah. So let's go ahead and get into some comic books and what we've been reading. So Jade, what have you been reading, man?
So tons of Star Wars books.
Of course.
We did an entire episode dedicated. We did an entire episode dedicated to just Star Wars comics. So you can go back and listen to that. Contrary to popular belief, it's episode 25, not episode 26.
Okay, gotcha.
So I recorded several episode 26s this week.
Nice.
But so of course all the Star Wars books I have to recommend. High Republic by Kevin Scott. I cannot recommend this book enough. There is some crazy stuff that goes on here, including, since you guys aren't reading it, I'm going to go ahead and spoil it. One of the main characters of the High Republic, Avar Kriss, ends up like this on the last page.
Yo, what the fuck happened?
Damn.
Maybe the Dren gear. We don't know.
Not this one, the one that's in the fridge.
Other than that, I've been reading Beta Ray Bill by Daniel Warren Johnson, which is are you guys reading that book? It is a fucking masterpiece.
I read the first issue and that was it, bro.
It is so good, dude. It is by far my favorite book of the year. This is
Really?
the last issue.
Damn. That's high praise.
This is the last issue where Bill fights Surtur.
Oh,
And,
wow.
They have
Okay.
just a fucking knockdown throwout, and obviously all done by Daniel Warren Johnson. I mean, there's some crazy stuff going on here in this book.
Does he walk out? Does he walk out wearing Surtur's head like Thor does?
No, but he blasts a hole through him like that.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
So that was a sick book.
So is he worthy again, or what's going on?
He is worthy again now, and now he's wielding Surtur's sword.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
Which I forget what it's called. Yep.
Yeah. Shit. I thought I had I don't know off the top of my head.
But he is worthy again. Brings me to my last book. Basically, this one was an interesting one, man. So this is Amazing Fantasy #1. Did you guys read this book?
No.
So it has 3 main Marvel characters. It's got like 90s Peter Parker. And it's done by 3 different writers, 3 different artists. It's got 1945 Captain America and Red Room Black Widow. And essentially what you find out at the very end, I'm going to spoil this one too, since I'm just spoiling all these books. They get to like this fantastical place. It's like orcs and wizards and all this stuff. And they're like, man, what the hell is going on? And then Uncle Ben shows up and he's here at this planet, and he's like,
he finally
Peter's
comes back.
Peter's like, what the hell, Uncle Ben? What are you doing here? I thought you were dead. He's like, yeah, I am dead. We're all dead. Everyone here is dead. And that's how the issue ends. So very, very cool book, man. And it's done like in that like Frank Franzetta art.
That's pretty fucking dope,
on the
dude.
cover.
I'm digging
very,
that.
very cool book, man. That's
Well,
what I've been reading.
There goes our comic intro now.
Yeah, right. I'm like, fuck, now I got to get rid of that. Everyone
get rid of
comes
that
back
little clip.
but Uncle Ben, and then they fucking do it. Son of a bitch.
But he's
Bastard.
dead still.
Oh yeah, he's dead, but he's back. He's back.
So yeah, that was really cool, man. That was a fun read.
Gotcha.
That's all I've been reading, man. Do I look a little crazy right now?
Nah, look handsome, man. Handsome, very handsome.
Thank
As far as me, man, fucking nothing. Not a motherfucking thing, dude. Just been busy with other stuff. Haven't had time to read anything, unfortunately. Doing a lot of other stuff. So, Matt, what about you? Save us.
Jade looks just like I would imagine an oil tycoon to look like. So you're doing your job over there. I haven't read any comic books lately, and I am planning on taking a trip to the comic store tomorrow and being dealt a hefty bill. So
I hope it's 300 plus.
1-2 combo. Nah, it'll probably be like 120. But
just remember,
200.
you can put books back. You don't.
Oh, I'm
need
gonna trim the fat. I'm gonna trim the fat. You best believe. I'm gonna be like, it's gonna be like Thanksgiving in that motherfucker. I'm gonna be trimming the fat everywhere.
There you go. So I guess I'm the only one that knows how to read.
Yep.
So I did all the reading this week.
That's all you.
I bought stuff, man. I'm
What'd you get?
not going to talk about it.
I've been rotting my mind with video games and television. So
Hey, we're not talking that right now. Talking comic
I know.
books.
No, I'm just saying.
So,
I haven't been enlightening myself.
I got the King Kong and Godzilla Titanthology. So I got that, and I've been, I don't know, I just glanced at it real quick. I haven't read it though. But that's the only thing I got. Anyways, comic news, yeah.
Let's do it.
So Matt, I got this. If that's cool with you, brother, or do you already have it?
By all means, take it away. Oh, you want? Oh, you mean this? Yeah, go for it.
Is it? It's the window, right?
Yep.
All right.
Please stand by.
Alrighty, we got it. So
I don't think you got it in, or do you?
how do I not have it?
No, you're good. Go for it.
I'm like, what? How do I not have it?
Oh, I just clicked on the wrong thing.
Alrighty. So if you want to get rid of the banner, you can.
Oh, I'm hiding Jade over there.
There you go.
I'm back.
Alright, there you go. We're back.
You can also get
baby.
rid of the banner too. You know that, right?
Yeah, but then I gotta change screens and all that other
We're
shit.
co-controlling
Don't
this.
wanna do it.
We're co-piloting this shit. You're Han and I'm Chewie
So, anyways,
because I got more hair
I'm gonna
for now.
I'm gonna go ahead and take over this since I said I was right before Jade hopped on. Before we knew.
Roll
that he
us
was
into
gonna come on or
comic
not.
news, Gil.
So, comic news, we got Art Germ showing off a cover for Wonder Girl issue number 6 with Yada Flor on the front. So this is a beautiful cover, man. Art Germ always knocks it out of the fucking park, dude. I think I'm gonna pick it up, man. I really love how she looks. She looks beautiful. So pretty dope. Batman the
I hardly
Imposter.
ever see Art Germ covers.
I love the
I
sarcasm.
never see them in the wild. No,
Oh,
seriously.
really?
No, I never see them.
Oh, dude, Juan always has a bunch of them.
I'm pretty sure somebody at the comic store I go to specifically picks up all their stuff.
Probably.
Maybe. Batman the Imposter. I don't know a lot about this, but it was announced. Jay, do you know anything?
I'm pumped on this book. So it's a 3-issue Black Label book.
Okay, got you.
Written and drawn by Jock. Basically, someone's going around being Batman, but taking the Punisher approach to being Batman.
Oh, damn. Okay, gotcha.
It reminds me of a slimmer Grim Knight without all the weapons on the back. It looks good.
For sure.
We got a variant cover for Dark Ages showed off right here. Nothing too crazy. Just
all right,
stuff.
I'm starting to think Apocalypse is going to play a pretty big role in this book.
Oh, for sure.
We keep seeing these he's every time we see him, he's in this really villainous
menacing looking.
Yeah,
stuff.
I don't think he's a good guy anymore.
And then we got Iron Man in a different type of armor right here, almost like a Hulkbuster type armor. As you can see, Peter. I think this is Peter Parker. Not 100%.
I was like, are you sure that's even
honest.
Are you sure that's even Iron Man though? Because look, it's mostly mutants, and then we got Miles Morales in the back too, though.
Yeah, you know what? I can't even say for sure 100%, but yeah, it looks like Miles back
it's
there.
Sorcerer Miles Morales.
Symbiote, but he also looks like he has a symbiote too. Sue Storm. Yeah, just I can't.
And then
wait,
plain old X-23 Wolverine over there. Nothing special about her.
This is a Scotty Young cover for Dark Ages. I think that is pretty dope. Kind of wondering if Spider-Man's going to have an all blue suit or what's the inspiration. Maybe he just wanted to do a minimalist type cover that's just different blues. But I think it's pretty dope. Scotty Young, great fucking artist. Deadpool Black, White, and Blood.
Oh, here we go. Finally get a look at it.
Yeah. So here goes
Now, Jay, did you say you wouldn't pick this one up?
No, I will because I want to see this continue. I'd like to see them add more characters. So I'm not a big Deadpool guy, but I will pick this up. Like I said, just to support the book.
It feels like it's gonna still mostly be in color,
well,
with Deadpool.
his main color is red, so and
then he's gonna be spilling a lot of blood, so there's gonna be a ton of red on the pages. That's cool.
Yeah. And then this one was the We Have Demons, right, Matt?
We Have Demons, yep.
Okay, by Greg Capullo and Scott Snyder. That, awesome, amazing tag team. Dude, they always knock everything that they do out of the fucking park. And this is a strictly Comixology original series, correct?
Yeah, This is a creator-owned series, which actually will probably take us to our next piece of news, the big deal Scott Snyder signed with Comixology.
Oh, I did not know about that, and I did not have anything about that. You want to talk about it?
So I don't know the details to it, but he did basically announce that he signed an exclusive deal to do creator-owned imprint on Comixology.
Okay, cool. Right on. I don't know if we went over, or you guys went over this last time or not.
Real quick, if I could, I can just kind of all the people that are going to be involved here. It's going to be Scott Snyder with a bunch of different artists: Raphael Albuquerque, Greg Capullo, Francesco Francavilla, Jamal Eagle, Jock, Tula Lote, Francis Manipool, Dan Parenson. Lots of stuff going on here, and this is a big deal with him going exclusive to Comixology.
Do we know what the book premise is?
Well, there's several different books here. There's going to be all kinds of different books. So there's We Have Demons, there's Barnstormers, there's the Book of Evil. They're taking like a bad idea approach. There's Canary, there's Clear, Duck and Cover.
So they're coming strong.
Dudley Dotson. Yeah, there's 8 books.
Seems
Night
like
of
it.
the Ghoul. And this is all going to start in October 2021. Now, I am curious. Are these going to be digital only? Because they are partnering with Dark Horse on this. So I don't know the specifics about that, but it should be mentioned anyway.
Nice, dude.
That's it.
So moving on. Slaughter, what is it? House of Slaughter, spinoff from Something is Killing the Children. That was announced. I don't know if you guys went over it, but they have shown off the cover and a bunch of variants. So just real quick.
Which as popular as Something is Killing the Children is, you pretty much need to pick these books up.
So it looks like this is going to follow another guy from the same agency as the main girl from Something's Killing the Children. So we'll get to see what he's probably going to be, kind of like a more cold, kind of more badass than Erica Slaughter. Because she kind of she's a badass and everything, but she still has, feelings and kind of like a heart. Like she tries to save, the main kid from the first book and stuff like that. She tries to save quite a few people. But some of them are just ruthless and they don't really care. Like they're just there to kill the monster, and anybody who gets in the way, is just,
Gotcha.
it's just casualty,
Yeah. So we got King Spawn coming up pretty soon. And
speaking of casualty, this guy had a pretty bad day.
Yeah. So this is with King of Spawn. King of Spawn issue number 1. Sam and Twitch coming back, baby. And yeah, man, what a way to come back. Look at that, dude. That is fucking gnarly right there. That's fucking gross, man. For all of our audio podcast listeners, is Sam and Twitch looking at a body that was, I don't know, executed. Looks like in top half of its jaw was ripped off, like face, everything was ripped off, and it's pretty fucking gnarly and gross looking. There's a crowd.
It looks like he still has a nose, but it looks like there's all this like just gore and viscera.
There's just a bunch of
face.
stuff just that was ripped off. But yeah, you could definitely tell there's a crowd in the background, and the cops are like trying to keep them back. So yeah, and then keeping on with this whole entire King of Spawn. If you guys haven't watched the video by Todd McFarlane, just a brief little thing. So it was said that there was going to be 250 issues only. Now there may be less or more. Hence, the image that I have up right now, it says Todd McFarlane 17 out of 203. That isn't a for sure thing that is going to be a 203. Todd will lock down the numbers tomorrow, Monday. What is it, August 2nd. So basically how this is going to work, shops need to order 250 issues of King of Spawn number 1. With you ordering 250 issues, you get one of these signed, and it's numbered 1 to how many ever is made. There's no cap anymore. So again, maybe less than 250, maybe over 250. With the 250 that you order, you get this book. You also get 5 1 in 50 variants as well. So you get a total of 6 incentive books. So since all that, this book has gone from 500 to 600, 700, upwards of $1,000, and more information. McFarlane kind of keeps on sweetening up the deal on these and whatnot. I don't think I have the 1 in 50s, but this is him sweetening the pot. There's a COA coupon that comes, and that's going to be with the book, to where if you want to, you can go ahead and submit it to CGC and get a gold label like these 2 that I have back here. And this just, proves that it is authentic, the signature from the artist or the creator, whatever signature is there is authenticated already. So that's just driving up the price, man. It's fucking insane. So not only is it going to be a super limited cover, now like for sure no issues, with CGC getting that gold label. Is this something that you guys are going to be picking up, the King of Spawn special cover, or no?
Nah, I don't think I'm chasing the special cover down because there's going to be, I don't know what the final number is on how many covers are coming out, but I'm definitely going to be, picking and choosing what cover I want here. If Capullo does one, I'll probably pick one up from him. I could see like Again, I don't know what covers have been announced, so I'll wait to see. But no, I'm not chasing these.
There's about 7 covers, I think, so far. But so the one that I don't have a picture of is actually a sketch variant, the 1 in 50. I actually locked one down with CFA with Juan over there for $50, which makes sense. This is pretty fucking dope. This is Donnie Cates' cover for King of Spawn. So he said that this is a childhood dream come true for him, that he gets to work with Todd McFarlane, who is a huge influence on him, and that he gets to do his own cover for King of Spawn. So I think that's pretty, badass that Donnie Cates is one of us, and that he gets, one of his dreams realized and comes to fruition. That's fucking amazing. That's awesome. We have the Trial of Magneto. There's a Momo cover. I was like, wait, hold on, what's her name again? Yeah. So I think this is pretty fucking awesome. Scarlet Witch over here, and she's, spoilers, gonna die in this issue. There's a San Diego Comic-Con special hardcover of the Udon Entertainment swimsuit special edition, and it also comes with this gold P2 card of Chun-Li. So if you want it, it's still up on Udon ENT. Or if you want the regular one without the card, rather than Chun-Li wearing the pink bikini, she's wearing a blue one, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And it doesn't come with the card. I think it's on sale right now for like $30 over at Amazon right now. So yeah. So how do I turn this off? Trying to think. How do I turn off the thing, Matt?
Like this.
Gotcha. I still don't have that much experience with this stuff.
Just these little here. Boop.
Oh yeah, the share. That's what it was. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get into collectibles pickups. Matt, what do you got?
The only thing I picked up was the SH Figure Arts Birder and Goldo set. It's right here in this box. I just need to open it.
Oh, man, that looks great.
Been waiting to open it up. Maybe towards the end of the show, I'll pop it out of the box. Who knows? But that's the only thing I've gotten in a while. So it's been a really dry summer, really dry, hot summer over here for figures. So,
which is a good thing, right? That means you're picking and choosing and narrowing.
I don't know. I just think it means like all my pre-orders are like in limbo right now, and eventually it's just gonna be like, boom! Yeah, my wall is just gonna be like.
For sure, man.
I'm getting ready for that. I'm just putting a little bit of money away just to be ready for when that shit hits the fan,
Oh, for sure.
Got some backstock of figures ready to be sold at the moment's notice. So. What about you, Jade? What'd you pick up?
I picked up several things, man. So Walmart Collector Con, they started mailing some stuff out. So I got the first of several packages there. I got the Cobra Hiss 3 3 3/4. This is a Walmart exclusive.
Nice.
So pumped on that. I like these 3 3/4 vehicles a whole lot. Another part of that order was Phage. This is one of the symbiotes I was missing. Oh,
I was able to get one of him, luckily.
I got him too. What was he, like $8 or some shit like that?
Yeah, it was like $8.
Oh, you lucky bitch. I paid like full price for his ass.
Oh man, they had all kinds of crazy sales. I've been eyeballing this from afar for a while. It's the Todd McFarlane Batman, the one that he designed. I think this is one I'll just keep on ice. It also was like $7.
Is he a gold label Batman or no?
Yes.
Yeah,
so I know there's 2 versions of this. I'm not sure which one this is.
Does it have the gold sticker or no?
No gold sticker.
Okay, then that's a regular one. The gold, that one's the black and...
This one looks blue and silver.
Blue and gray.
This is blue and silver.
Okay, then the gold label one is the black and gray one.
That's blue and silver. That looks...
It's kind of cool, man.
It's black to me.
So I'll hang on to that. So the last thing I got from Walmart Collector Con was this 2-pack.
Nice, dude.
They are In Space Red and Astronomer.
This
thing was only $20. Yeah.
No fucking way, dude.
Yes, sir.
I missed out, dude.
Other than that,
that's probably one of the few things I'd have picked up.
I got some Target Con stuff that came in, so I got another Viper to add to the ranks.
How many does that make?
This is Viper number 5 with one more on the way.
Okay, that's cool. That's good.
Yeah. I didn't go crazy on the Vipers. They're slowly trickling in now, but that's all I picked up, man.
It's just a slow torrential downpour.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a monsoon, basically.
Slow though. It's slow.
Gil, what'd you pick up, man?
So I got a few things that are like on my display, so I can't really show them right now. But I also got that Andros and Astronema 2-pack that you got. Matt, if you want them, I could, hit me up. Let me know. I'll hook you up for pretty much what I paid for. So I'm not really tripping about that.
I'll pay 10 extra. Fuck it.
And then I also got
I'll sell you some
Phage.
shit for 10 extra.
So I also got Phage, and I also got Miles there.
I'll get back the 10 you sent me through PayPal.
This motherfucker. And then, hey man, that's to go through the fucking StreamYard fees, all right?
I know. Thank you. I appreciate it.
So anyways,
I appreciate it.
So I'm almost done with my Venom Pool bath, even though that I'm still waiting for 2 cases from Juan because he still hasn't got them yet, which fucking sucks. It's like a year late and shit. While I've been away though, I've got quite a bit of shit. Like I said, a lot of stuff is on my display.
Don't make Jade start talking about Conan now.
One thing is this big monkey.
Yeah, you don't know waiting.
This big monkey right here got Kong. So this is pretty fucking dope. The monster arts. It's pretty fucking awesome, man. Super fucking articulated. Most articulated King Kong figure I fucking have. And but dear God, is he like way fucking smaller than Godzilla, man? He's a lot smaller. Like close to an inch, I feel like. And I'm like, I don't remember it being like that during the fucking movie.
He was a little smaller than him in the movie.
It's funny because the way you put him up, he didn't look smaller at all. Like the way you're holding him, he looked the same size.
Yeah.
Well, because he has his arms raised.
Like he's
over.
way smaller. It's just like the same size.
To me, he is. Look.
Oh, now he's just doing this.
No, they're legit at the same. Look, their feet are at the same level.
Now make him kiss.
So, anyways,
open mouth.
Got a little something from eBay for my old school retro vintage type shit. Do you guys know what this is?
Yeah, that is a
Mighty Ducks.
I don't know what it's called. Yeah, but it's from the Mighty Ducks cartoon.
Yes, sir. So I was watching that.
Probably like the Duck Cycle or some shit.
So while I've been away, I've been rewatching Mighty Ducks with my kids actually. And
is it on Disney Plus?
It is, sir.
Awesome, cool, good to know,
dude. You gotta watch that shit. Let me see. I also got this.
I used to love the big one. That's like
Grin.
I want to say he's like gray skinned, right?
Yes.
With purple pads. Yeah.
Yes. So I got this SSR Endgame Joker, Mezco style. It's a third party. Not a knockoff, but it's
really nice.
Great, dude. It's fucking good. Double jointed elbows, knees, fucking like 12 different hands, smoke grenade, 2 different head sculpts, axe, 2 different guns, bunch of different shit for Mezco price of $80. Not bad. Dude, the tailoring is fucking on
like
point.
Better than the.
Damn, how do I get one of those?
They're sold out.
Give me a beer.
Personal bartender.
What the hell? Someone give me a beer.
Is it better? Is it better? Beer
I thought you were talking about the Joker.
Is it better than the John Wick suit from Mezco?
Oh, 100%. It's way fucking better, dude. It doesn't limit at all the articulation.
Ooh.
I also did a little Lego.
I decided I'd open it right now. Fuck it.
Is that the one you got made fun of for, Gil?
So yes, if anybody hasn't didn't read the post on my Instagram, I went to buy this during my break, and this dude like basically shitted all over me and fucking hella judged me about this. He was like, "Oh, that's kind of cool. Does it come with all 3 characters? Because it shows, all 3, Ghost Rider, Spider-Man, Carnage." I'm like, yeah, I like Robbie Reyes, XYZ, blah, blah, blah. He's like, oh, it's for you? Hella loud. I'm like, yeah, man. Oh, I thought you were getting that for your kids. I'm like, nah, man, I collect stuff. And if my kids want something, I take them to go get it. Like, I'm just here by myself, so I'm just buying myself shit. And he's like, oh, wow, you collect toys? And, being hella loud. And I'm like, oh, my God, this motherfucker.
What a loser.
Like, this motherfucker's. Yeah, that's how I felt.
Wait, you have kids? What? Really?
Yeah.
he had it like right. He was just like holding it, and I was like still like
Fuck off.
punching in my card and stuff like that. I snatched it out of his fucking hand. He's like, "Oh, you're not supposed to have that till you finish." I was like, "I'm not gonna fucking run away with it, bro." I was like, "Just give me my shit." I was like, I was fucking heated, bro. I was really fucking heated. Trying not to go off.
Yeah,
but
put
I was
on the
like,
spot.
Yeah, I had my work badge and everything like that on me, and I was like, I'm gonna keep myself together. I'm gonna keep myself together.
I was assaulted by this guy named Gil Lomas.
Hey! Don't throw out my government like that. Anyways, so this is a GameStop exclusive Mandarin Spawn. This is the their own version. It's different than the other two that were released.
I almost picked that up. I saw that one and the regular release. The regular release was like $5. Keith sent me the link to it, and that one was what, 30 or so?
40, bro.
So I almost grabbed the regular release just because it was $5. But the size of that box is pretty impressive, and the size.
I bet you're impressed by the size of the box.
Yeah. And the weapons are very impressive.
You know what makes me
There's
upset,
a lot of
Jed?
weapons.
No, you know what makes me upset?
It's
The only thing that's exclusive. No, not at all.
That shield.
The only thing that's exclusive is the shield. These two right here. These two weapons right here. The head sculpt.
And the paint is different too. The paint wasn't exactly
it's like the original, huh?
There's some very, very subtle differences.
Hey Gil, didn't the shield come with the original Mandarin Spawn back in the day?
Back in the day, yes. So here goes the regular release. Exclusive.
So there's some real subtle differences there, but they are different enough.
Is the figure bigger?
No, so the head sculpt's a little taller. It looks like.
Is there different? It looks like there's a different chest piece, or maybe it's painted differently.
Yeah, they're significantly different.
They're painted different. It's just painted.
It's just bringing out different details in the sculpt.
Yeah, because the sculpt is 100% the same. Yeah, and then the shoulder pad on the left for the exclusive is different. And then the skirt. Okay, so the skirt piece is different. The shoulder pad is different.
It's a nice
couple of the weapons.
Well, the presentation on that one is
cool.
nice. Like most Spawn figures back in the day, they look great, and I think the packaging is really cool too. Yeah, it looks cool just like that.
So this also has a poster inside, which I did not know until I read that, and I was like, "Oh, okay, that's kind of cool." Whatever, man. I had 2 $5 coupons that I was able to stack, so I got it for $30 anyways. So. Whatever, fuck it.
You know what Spawn I want a remake of?
Which one?
Manga Spawn.
Yeah.
He looks like a fucking Gundam. Yeah, dude, like he's fucking dope.
I have 2 or 3 of them.
I used to.
Let me try to dig them out, and I could give you one.
But no, I want like an updated one. Like I want a new one.
Fuck
like
you.
Yeah,
I'll take the old one.
Shit.
I'll take the old one. But I'm just saying, I want him to do a new one like he did with the Mandarin.
So,
Spawn,
anyways,
you know what I mean?
they were $8 on Amazon.
Yeah.
I don't know if
the skirt piece is way different.
Yeah. So $8 on Amazon the other day.
I think I might snag one because I'm thinking about getting into that Spawn line just to keep on ice. I think that's a cool collection, a cool set to keep on ice.
It wouldn't be a bad idea, bro.
Yeah,
especially when Spawn Universe starts popping off.
Exactly, and that one's $5, $6, $7 at any retailer right now.
Once it sells out, that shit'll be up again. It'll be up for money. Like it'll be worth like 20, 30 again.
So right here, I wanted to actually make an announcement. So we reached our 750 followers on Instagram.
Woo!
For us to give back, we're actually going to be doing a small little giveaway. And so
giveaway. Sorry, you guys excited.
So this was actually part of it. So I'm going to allow people to pick what they want from me. So this is one option. This is another option. So the Nendoroid Stitch. Let me see. Super Saiyan Blue Goku SH Figure Arts.
I'm like, looking. What do I got?
The Riri Williams. This is like an amazing figure. Probably one of the best Marvel Legends released to date. I gotta say.
I'll give away Gil's remaining Android 18 parts. I'll give that away to the winner.
Got Major Blood right here. Cobra Island Major Blood. So let me see. Power Rangers, Sphinx.
Jesus.
So depending on what you pick, I'll either let you have like 1 or 2 different things, or the Monster Revelations or Masters of the Universe Revelations, Skeleton God. Yeah. So the way that we're going to be doing this is please comment down below on our YouTube. You know, leave us a comment.
Only
Let
on
us know
YouTube.
that you're following. Yeah, just comment. All you got to do is, even if you want to just say comment, let us know what your IG handle is, and let us know that you follow us on Instagram. Just all we want is a
And
comment.
subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yeah,
Now, Gil,
and-
you said you're doing a first and second place for that, or just a first place?
Two winners.
Just the first place. So like, depending on what they pick, they could either have 1 or 2 items. Like,
Okay.
because the Nendoroid retails for $70.
So I'll
obviously,
I'll go
If you
ahead and
choose
take.
an Android, yeah, that's all you
I'll
get.
go ahead and take second place. So
Okay.
anyone who places second can pick from my bundle of stuff, which will be a Cobra Island Cobra Trooper,
oh, dope! What?
Darth Maul from the comics,
Oh, damn! I want to enter that.
or a Platinum Edition All for One My Hero
Ooh.
Academia. So I got some cool stuff to throw in there for round 2.
Yeah. All right. So yeah. So follow us on IG. Follow us on YouTube. Comment on the YouTube, please. If you can't comment on YouTube because you don't have YouTube, send us a message on Instagram. You know, just show us proof that you're following us both on YouTube and on Instagram. That's all we want.
And we
Proof that
won't
you
even
follow
be
us on both.
advertising this, so this is just
Not
for
at
our
all.
listeners.
Yep. So only for audio and video. So just show us that you follow us on YouTube. Show us that you follow us on Instagram. That's all that we need to know. If you want to DM us that, if you want to just shoot it over DM, just do that, and then you'll be entered. Just let us know what you want.
And if we get more than 20 participants in our contest giveaway, I'll do another trivia night where I'll give away some free prizes and do trivia like we did last time.
Fun.
But it'll be based around the Geek Out Show episodes from
Cool.
past
Okay.
and present.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
So
cool.
we'll pull out
Yeah.
some Geek Out Show trivia. So you better be a faithful listener because it's going to be some deep cuts in there.
So
All right,
lots of
dope.
chances to win lots of cool stuff.
Hell yeah. So, anyways, we'll keep it moving, yeah?
Yeah, let's get on into collectible news.
All right, give me 1 second because I forgot to pull that up. All right, but I will have it
Stand by.
right now.
That's a lot of prizes, man. That's crazy.
Hold on. Why does it say stop screen? Huh, that's weird. Share screen, there we go. Oh, maybe because you did it last time.
No, you were doing it
It's weird because it said stop.
because you
Instead of
exited out of
Instead
your
of
thing.
start.
That's
Maybe
weird.
that's what it was. Okay. So you want to go ahead and start with this, Matt?
Yeah, man, we got this badass. We got the Blitzway Voltron. This is
It's
a
a red
1/6.
Oh, sorry.
This is a 1/6 scale figure. It's huge. It's gonna weigh about 5 pounds. It retails at $699. It's a limited edition, and it will be released next year around January, hopefully. There's a lot of die cast. It breaks down into the five robots. So, and they're all highly articulated, and they all have die cast within themselves, and they transform into Voltron.
I would expect at $700 that everything moves and everything is die cast.
Dude,
Right.
these are beautiful. This takes me back. Seeing this makes me super nostalgic because I remember in kindergarten we used to have a set of these really nice Voltron figures that must have been like Takara or something because they were part die cast, they were pretty much mostly die cast figures, and they would
Really?
transform into Voltron, dude, and they were legit, and they were all the tigers. And I remember we would fight to play with those fucking things, dude. Like all the guys would fight to play with those figures. Like you could only ever get one of the fucking tiger robots. Like no one would ever let you get more than one. So
That's funny as fuck, dude.
yeah, so dude, I'm getting really nostalgic. If I had 700 just lying around, dude, I would pick this motherfucker up. It would look amazing.
Yeah, that's a hard buy, man. This premium stuff is getting a little out of control.
A little bit too
Blitzway
premium,
collectors. Blitzway
bit too
collectors are
premium.
used to paying up in the $300 to $400 range for the figures because Blitzway is a pretty pricey company. So here we have the 1/12 scale Jungle Howl figure from Coup Model Toys. This is very reminiscent of a 1/6 scale figure they put out, but it doesn't have the ability to change from human to werewolf like the 1/6 scale figure did. This is all werewolf, but it is a 1/12 figure, not a 1/6 scale figure. I haven't been able to find too much info on this figure. I'm guessing
I don't think much was. They basically said, "Hey, here's our figure. It's coming out." Yeah,
we do know that there are going to be two different versions, though. There'll be the brown, this colorway, and then like a white blood covered colorway right here. So
yeah, and
you'll have two different options.
Bloodied too.
I like the second option a little better. Yeah.
So, listener of the show, Huff Figpin Battles on Instagram. He's a huge werewolf fan. Like, just collects everything werewolves. These are right up his alley, and he's already trying to figure out where to get these too. So not much has been said on where these are going to come from, but they look super cool. And if it's anything like blind ordering the Exis Ray Studio stuff, it's probably going to be phenomenal.
Yeah, no price point, no release date, nothing's been announced other than them revealing, hey, there's going to be two, and that's about it. I don't know if you guys remember a couple of weeks ago when they actually had the brown one on display next to a mermaid over at a comic book convention over in China, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. That's also where we got images from the Ashura Storm collectibles and a bunch of other stuff. But so yeah, there's not a lot. Anyways,
no, and I have heard some mixed reviews about Coup model toys in the past, specifically like the samurai figures that they put out. I did hear some articulation hindrances issues with those figures. So, but this is a totally different figure. It looks really good to me. I think I might be in for one at the very least, maybe two, maybe one of each. Who knows? All right, so here we go. Our homie Detour Stefan has put out these amazing effects, these magical effects that you can use with any of your Doctor Strange, Brother Voodoo, Constantine.
Magic. He's got it used in with Ming there.
I'm throwing examples out there. You can use them with your World of Warcraft characters, your Mythic Legion characters. There's so many different other options with there. You can use them with Dr. Fate, but like these look awesome. Do we know if they have any light up ability, or is he lighting them up himself?
No, he's backlighting them. They're translucent, no light up features. He's just he has a look.
Good detail to know though, because that'll probably bring the price down considerably though, considering it's just an effect, not a light up feature as well.
$15.
Oh my god, that is cheap. Can of beans type effects like these would be in the $40 to $50 range easily. So this is killer price, and you get whatever colors you want. He has a ton of different color ranges.
Look at the fucking detail, dude. That's on this shit.
If you know Stefan's work, you know that he goes really hard with like dope patterns and cool designs and textures for his different pieces that he puts out. So he doesn't cut corners.
Hell no. And he always gives fucking amazing deals.
Cheers, baby.
$15? That's fucking cheap as shit.
Yeah, Stefan, if you're listening, feel free to hook us up with a Geek Out Show exclusive colorway. That would be dope.
Yeah, maybe a rainbow effect.
There you go.
Hook us up with the code at checkout.
Hey, there you go. Hey, I'm actually probably gonna buy at least 3 of these. To be honest, like I want some of them. All right, so we got some Flame Toys reveals here. They did kind of like a quick blast of all the new announcements and projects that are upcoming. So we have Transformers RC here, grayscale model.
I'm starting to come to the realization that all Flame Toys look exactly alike.
We have Bonsai
exactly alike.
We have Bonsai from Transformers. Yeah, all Flame Toys. I mean, they do go after like the mech, like big articulated mechs. Bludgeon from Transformers as well. Well, these are all Transformers, so I'm not going to stop saying Transformers. We have Cyclonus. Dude, Cyclonus and Bludgeon look amazing. They remind me of like the bad dudes from like Ronin Warriors, bro.
They
like,
look
don't they?
like they could definitely fit in with
they
Ronin
fucking
Warriors.
bad,
100%, man. I was like,
I'm not even
fuck?
like
that's Anubis. What are you talking
I don't
about?
even know. Like, I don't even know who these dudes are. I don't get me wrong. Does Cyclonus turn into like a dragon mode usually, or no? He looks dope.
No, a jet.
Oh, Jet. Okay, well, here we have Jazz. Looks more like G1 style there. We have Rodimus. He looks good. All right, getting into something other than Transformers,
Which Transformer is this?
This is Thick Eyes. Or, I mean, Snake Eyes. Sorry, Thick Thighs, Snake Eyes.
Thick thighs, snake eyes. Yeah, snake eyes, thick thighs. There
He got
we
them
go,
Psylocke
baby.
eyes, bro. He like, bam, bro. It's hard for him to find underwear.
Look at that. Them quads right there. Jesus.
Jeez, boy. You worked them arms out? He skipped arm day and went all straight to legs.
Man, this isn't for me for sure. I think the proportions are way out of whack. He looks like Cable or something.
Super
it's like if Rob Liefeld drew Snake Eyes.
It's like Chun-Li to put on a Snake Eyes outfit.
Oh, so it should be red is what you're saying, right?
Yeah. Paint this
for
red
when he drew Snake Eyes? Got you.
Exactly.
All right.
It is cool.
For Red Eye? When he drew Red Eye? All right. Now, this is Hasbro, right?
The best toy reveal all week long, I got to say, man.
Mr. Hanky?
Let's keep this one as PG as we can.
It looks like Mr. Hanky, the glowing turd.
Is that supposed to be the Slimer from the new Ghostbusters?
Either that or maybe just a generic ghost being captured.
From what I know is like it's supposed to be like the ghost getting
like stuck
trapped.
in.
Yeah.
Well, if you zoom into it, it looks like the big blue caterpillar looking one that we thought was going to be Slimer.
Oh, it does look like
it kind of does.
Arms, yeah. It looks like Mr. Mind.
It is remote controlled.
It's definitely I don't even know, dude.
This is the Porto trap from the new Ghostbusters movie.
All I gotta say
Jason Reitman.
is please follow Blainer Things if you're not, and he made an amazing reel on this. So go check it out, and we'll just.
I gotta see that.
We'll just leave it at that. Yeah, anyways, keep it moving, right, Matt?
Oh, cool. Stranger.
Yeah, Hasbro. This is. I'm guessing they're gonna go with the Ecto series, correct? I mean, that's what this is gonna fall in line. Plasma series. There you go. Plasma series.
I thought this was the Mcfarlane Stranger Things season 2.
Close. No, this is the new Ghostbusters. This is Ghostbusters 2021 by Jason Reitman. This is all the children, and this is something cool though here. None of those bodies are reuses. All those bodies are brand new sculpts for each of those children. So that is a lot of money put into this line when the first line didn't do so well. So I guess they're really banking on the movie. Here we got
the first line was for Ghostbusters fans. This line is directly to spawn,
Here we got the AARP Busters, and they're sporting their 5 heads and gray lines.
You're a fucking hater, dude.
No, but basically, Ray kind of looks like he did when he was transforming into Vigo. How he looks like half pig, half Ray. That's kind of what the head sculpt reminds me of. But they each come with their proton effects, though, so they finally got that right. And then the littlest kid looks like he's going to come with a bunch of those little mini marshmallow men. So that's kind of cool.
Oh, that looks cool.
So I might have to pick up some of those kid figures, honestly, dude. I even if you don't use them for Ghostbuster scenes, they could make like good trick-or-treating kids or something, in a Halloween scene or something.
So the one thing I don't like is this Build-A-Figure that they're doing.
It's like a standing terror dog.
Yeah, it's a pre-posed terror dog, but it's like on its hind legs.
Little terror dog.
Yeah, and so it's cool that it's translucent in the back. It's just don't be pre-posed. Why are we doing pre-posed figures? People want to shit all over Mcfarlane. Dude, this is fucking Hasbro doing this shit, dude.
I don't think it's going to be pre-posed. I think this is a mock-up. I think that is like a digital rendering, and it's just done without any of the articulation. I think what we will get is an articulated standing terror dog. I don't think we'll get what we're seeing here.
I seen the
shit. It looks very digital to me.
Yeah, okay. I'll reserve my judgment, but hopefully
even look at the other hand.
Crap,
the other hand doesn't even look right.
Alone. It's crap.
There we go.
Well, I mean, I was able to leave the other Ghostbuster figures alone, so we'll see.
You and everybody else.
What do we have here? Batman XE suit. Who's this by?
Hot Toys?
Oh, this is a Hot Toy? Oh my gosh. This is out of left field here.
Man,
this
is to me is just like, hey, we got to get another Batman out.
It's been a while since they did anything in the Batman. Was this the Arkham City line?
Batman Beyond just a couple months ago.
Is this Arkham Origins, Arkham City? What is this? Look at the bottom.
Just
scroll down to the bottom.
It's the most latest one, man.
Arkham Origins. Batman Arkham Asylum. Okay.
Yeah, the most recent one.
So this is Origins. That's the oldest one. Oh, Origins. Okay. That's why I didn't recognize it. I've never seen this costume.
It's a lot of Batman. This is like a Batman Iron Man, basically. It looks really cool. If you're a Batman collector, I'm assuming you probably have to have this, but
this looks like an anti-freeze suit or something.
This is a little too much Batman for me.
Yeah, it's a little too much like back in the 90s when they just would put out like a gold Batman, scuba Batman, snow Batman, you know, all those different Batmans and just steal your parents' money.
$400 one.
Yeah, this is a $400 steal your parents' money. All right, we got more pictures of Cyborg from Hot Toys.
So everyone's clamoring over this. They want this. I think they did announce it will have some die-cast pieces as well. And you're seeing all the other characters from Justice League skyrocket because of the release of this.
Everybody wants the Snyder Cut shit now that the Snyder Cut's been released.
So,
more images.
Cool, man. They definitely gave Ray Fisher his due. It looks like Ray Fisher.
He finally got a proper figure. Yeah. It looks very good. It looks dead on. But that's Hot Toys for you. They usually do. Especially with male likenesses. All right. Here we have Jazzwares Spartan Roy from Halo Infinite in 6.5-inch scale. I think we talked about some new Jazzwares stuff coming, but at that time, I don't think we had any official teasers or anything. So here we have the grayscale prototype, probably just a digital rendering of the figure itself.
Real quick, Matt, add Gil back. You'll have to edit this part out.
We have here some Lego Marvel Studios minifigures. It looks like each bag might contain, one Lego minifigure and a set of 12. So this is the What If series, it looks like. Or no. What is this? No, it's just like Disney a little Plus. Mixture, I guess.
It's like a Disney Plus, yeah.
So we do have some What If. We have the zombie cap. We have freaking female Loki. I can't remember her name now for some reason. Sylvie, there you go. I haven't watched that in like Loki. 2 weeks. Captain Carter.
And we get Throg right there. We get Croaky. We get whatchamacallit. What was her name again?
Monica Rambeau.
Monica Rambeau, Gamora, Zombie Cap.
People go nuts for these minifigs too.
Zombie Hunter, Spider-Man,
Vision, Scarlet Witch,
Captain America,
Winter Soldier. Yeah, I mean, I might pick them up, man.
So these are gonna be blind bags, I'm guessing, right?
Yes.
So yeah, just feel your way around, figure out which figure's which. We get a Walgreens exclusive binary figure to keep up with the Cosmic Legends. Marvel Legends is re-releasing not re-releasing. It's more of like a army builder version of the Hand Ninja, but without the red deco, we're getting this kind of grayish black. I don't know what you want to call it, fucking colorway, and it looks terrible. And
so I've heard it's
really
I'm Undead.
I like this.
Oh, okay. Is that's supposed to be like the? Well, I mean, I don't know, like the re-brought back Hand Ninjas.
I think they should have just did it left in red. I don't know. That's just me.
They should have done red with like a black wash or something, like, you know, to accent, like to make it different than the original release. But they didn't even have to do that. They've released the AIM soldiers and the Hydra soldiers like they did before, so there's no reason to do that.
Yeah.
But $15 each, can't beat it.
All I gotta say is watch out that those bicep swivels don't snap on you, because that happened to me fresh out of the box.
People are gonna buy these up though. Sucked. Anybody who missed the Hand Ninja, which is a lot of people. Now we're getting a Tigra vintage carded figure with 2 different head sculpts, like a really cool, nice looking ferocious head sculpt and then a calm head sculpt. 2 sets of hands. This is a must-have. First Hasbro Tigra we've seen. And then a Marvel Vulture. So from Spider-Man Homecoming. Yeah,
I actually really
MCU
like
Vulture.
this release.
It looks good with the repaint.
The repaint looks good. They added some extra pieces there for the armor for the arms. It comes with the full wing set at $40. I think this is a great deal.
Beats what you ended up paying for that Build-A-Figure. And I like the colorway on the wings too. The wings are way different than they looked before. Yeah, and Jade said that you get the additional like armor pieces for the arms, like arm weapons and stuff that they used in the movie.
So one thing is that you don't get the Michael Keaton head with the new one.
There,
It's okay.
there
I don't
wasn't
think
there wasn't one.
there
with
wasn't
this
one. No,
either.
I thought there was a Michael Keaton
Mhm.
head.
no.
Oh,
That
someone
head
said
sculpt
there
looks
was.
different though. It looks a little different than the
Oh,
original
okay.
one.
Yeah, it is different.
All right, we got the Disney Plus What If wave. We have T'Challa Star-Lord. We have Nebula. We have Captain Carter. We have Zombie Hunter Spidey. We have Sylvie. We have Zombie Cap, and we have this creepy looking Doctor Strange who seems to be delving into the dark arts.
Doctor
I think
Strange.
Or
it's
just
cool
hasn't
that
got
they
enough.
actually-
He just hasn't got enough sleep. One or two.
They actually made him look animated, as well as they could. So it's going to fit in with your comic legends very well. And obviously, the Build-A-Figure is the Watcher Yatu.
Yeah, these can actually fit in really well with your Spider-Verse figures as well because they kind of have that animated look to
I
them.
have fallen out of love with Marvel Legends recently, but I could see myself picking up the Captain Carter and probably the Zombie Cap personally.
Honestly,
the
this
double
way
jointed elbows right here.
pretty decent to me. And yeah, Captain Carter looks like she's going to be probably the standout of the line.
Pinless technology
sure.
as well.
That figure
Dude.
looks very clean.
It looks
and
great.
it's like Jade said, it's like kind of right on the line where you can mix it with your comic stuff or stick it to the animated stuff. So now I don't know how I feel about the Doctor Strange or the Zombie Hunter Cap. In all reality, I don't know.
They're
Once
like
you watch
more
the
like
show, I
me.
bet you'll be singing a different tune.
Here goes something.
Yeah,
a little bit
maybe.
different.
The Hydra Buster looks
Hydra
sick.
Stomper, I thought.
I think
Yeah,
it's
Hydra
Buster.
Stomper.
Oh,
No, Stomper.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll probably be picking this up, man. I'm a sucker for a mech. It does command a pretty high price point, $53.
I think it's kind of justified this price. point.
Probably
I don't
so.
know.
Yeah, probably so.
How much was the 2-pack with Obadiah?
75,
70?
80.
Yeah.
Oh
But
yeah,
here we
that's
get
about
a
right.
size comparison right here between
So it's
the
big.
Stomper and oh my god, I was gonna say Iron Buster, Hulkbuster.
See, I like
figure-
this because I
guys-
could squeeze him into my classified collection too, and I think
Oh
guys-
shit!
oh, yeah,
yeah,
totally
yes,
dope.
you could. You should
He'd be like a GI Joe mech or something, or like
yeah,
a Cobra
just
mech,
throw a roadblock head on it or something for an
Yo,
or just
that's
throw
what
like an
I'm
American
thinking.
flag on the shoulder.
yeah.
There you go.
Here we got that Nebula, a closer look with her blonde
One
Marilyn
thing that's
Monroe
cool
hair.
here, so they call her Heist Nebula.
Oh really?
No cybernetic parts.
Oh shit. Okay.
Well, she hasn't been tortured by Thanos.
Well, we don't.
Thanos
know
is the
that,
one who
but I'm
put all- well-
assuming, yeah.
Thanos is the one who put all the tech in her, made her a robot. Pulled her apart, put her back together.
Yep.
So before she was just a normal alien like Gamora. So maybe we get to see her
T'Challa, I
without
think is
tampering.
very cool. He does look very animated here.
Very animated.
And I'm not a fan of the color choice for his boots. I'm sure it's very faithful to the show, but I think it's weird.
It's
That
weird
it's
the way
like-
it's
like
weird
a
the way the
skin
knee is
color,
cut too.
yeah.
It's weird the way the knee cuts like the boot and the pant and it's still halfway. Like see how the boot goes up into the pant and the pant
Yeah.
goes down into the that they should have chosen to stop the boot or something.
Then we get the Watcher, Uatu.
I thought I wanted this, but the more I look at it, the more I think I like the Diamond Select version more so.
It doesn't look like there's a lot you can do with this thing other than stand it there, and that's about it. And
True.
Jade,
That's about all he does too.
I 100% agree with you. I think I'm good. I wanted this bath at first. I think I'm good.
Yeah, he's significantly
Yeah, he's
tall.
fucking tall. Yeah, he's like a Barbie.
Barbie.
Of course you would go there.
That's where we went.
I'll put a Barbie head on him. There you go. Zombie Cap, closer
This
look. He
looks
looks
really
freaking
good.
awesome, dude.
Yeah, I'm here for this
So-
one, man.
Question for you guys. I asked the all the followers over at the Instagram page. Would you guys be down for an all zombies wave? Yes or no?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I would go all in and then
With
build
the
a
zombie
figure,
Build-A-Figure Hulk or zombie
Yeah.
Build-A-Figure Juggernaut or something like that. Like a
Venom,
big zombie
something.
Build-A-Figure.
Yeah. That would be
Zombie
fucking dope.
Build-A-Figure Ursa Major. That'd be dope.
Ooh,
Zombie Bear.
that would be crazy.
Yeah, I like this one, and I do like to collect caps, so I'll probably be on the lookout for this.
I
It looks
just like
so
this, man.
cool.
The ribs, the
And
face, the legs.
Any customizer could easily take some of these parts and make extra zombies and things like that
For
too.
sure.
Oh, 100%. Yep.
And they weren't afraid to like hold. They didn't really hold back on the gore either. He has like exposed bone pieces and things
That's
like that.
what's nice.
This is terrible.
Yeah, this
I
looks
really
like
don't
garbage.
like this at all.
I would throw that in the trash like that Marvel.
Now,
girl.
one thing I thought was interesting here is that we get that it's called Zombie Hunter Spidey, which I think did we know that before?
We
No.
did not. We did not before. So that was spoiled for us.
And it looks like he's maybe got the Doctor Strange's cape on.
and maybe some Tony Tech still low too.
For sure on the Tony Tech.
All right. For all you people who bought that Bane Build-A-Figure wave, here you go. $40 Build-A-Figure built for you. Hopefully the legs and arms don't fall off like the original one did, hopefully.
So not only is Hasbro repackaging Build-A-Figs now, Mcfarlane is as well.
Oh, why
This is
wouldn't
like his
he?
thord or fourth one now?
Now,
Why
this is
wouldn't he?
also a little bit of news that dropped. This is going to be an exclusive to the McFarlane's Toys store.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, got you.
Which
Yeah,
they'll also be
McFarlane Toy
partnering
Store is
with
coming
DC
back.
Direct.
And it comes back, what, August 14th? Or was it September 14th?
Actually, I think it's just a couple days from now, 3 or 4 days from now. So by the time you hear this episode, the
It's
launch will
on
be
Oh,
Wednesday.
7th.
Yeah, I think
No? I'm way
no,
off.
I believe it's Wednesday if I'm not mistaken. I believe it's the 4th.
Okay.
I might have it on here. I'm not 100% sure. Let me
Yeah, that'll be
keep on going.
interesting to see what's going on there. I think it's
No,
going to
I
be a
don't
lot
have
of
it.
where you're going to get your repaints and exclusives, and he's going to have an exclusive spawn up. I can almost guarantee you.
So
yeah,
one
maybe
thing
all his gold
about
label stuff will stay there.
one thing that he did announce is if you spend over $50, you have a chance at winning. You get a discount. He said that you do get a discount. Then there's also a chance of getting. Oh no, you do get a comic. You
I
get a
love how
comic.
Todd McFarlane just makes, like, I'm sure the marketing team over at like McFarlane Toys like can't stand the guy, even though he signs their paycheck, because he's like, oh yeah, and we're gonna throw this in and this in. He's like, just make shit up as he's like, same thing he did with the Kickstarter. Like, I'm just gonna make shit up on what you're getting, and fuck it, we're gonna make it happen.
They're in
Yeah,
the
I think
background like, dude, chill.
They're
No,
like,
yeah,
shut
no,
the
man, we
fuck up,
can't-
shut the fuck up,
Yeah,
shut
we
the
can't
fuck
give
up.
we
him
don't need to
all this
do that.
shit.
They buy that shit
Yeah, so
anyways.
if you spend over $50, you get a comic. I think randomly people will get one that's signed. Random people, but you spend over $200, you
Guaranteed.
are guaranteed an exclusive cover of King Spawn issue number 1 that will be signed by Todd McFarlane. So I'm just
That's
like,
pretty
damn.
neat. That's pretty
So
neat.
like this fool's just like throwing
Make
out
shit
the
up.
exclusive covers. And yeah,
should have
he's
held
just
back
making
those.
shit up, just like
I should have held back those
cover,
Spawn Universe
fucking this,
pre-orders,
that.
huh?
It's actually pretty ingenious.
He's
how
like
you
Ellen.
sell $200.
You get
worth
a
of
comic
toys,
and
all
you get a
gotta do-
signature.
all you got to do is sign something. You know, it's actually
Yeah,
pretty
and
ingenious
it's not
by
like
him.
his signature's worth shit. Anyways.
Oh, you never know on that King
Hey.
Spawn though.
I don't know. I feel like he signed so much shit. It's just like, come on.
Yeah, but so did Stan Lee, man. And Stan, come on, Matt.
Right here we have the Mezco Con exclusive Joker Gotham by Gaslight. We saw a quick little pic of this last time, but we didn't see full details of everything that it included. Of course,
So
they
they-
packed in that John Wick chest that they can't seem to get rid of because they must have manufactured the shit out of that thing. Go ahead, Jay. What were you going to say?
It seems like they this is one of those Mezco releases where they announced it, put up the pre-orders, and had it in people's hands all over the course of a weekend.
Like the next day. Yeah, seriously.
Bro, everybody who ordered it already has it. That's
Mhm.
fucking insane.
Which is kind of cool,
Like,
but at the
what?
same time, like, why don't you do that for like a figure we want?
Yeah, like why
Conan.
can't you do that with Conan?
Or like some of the figures that we've been waiting on for 2+ years. But whatever.
Like Conan.
So I have no interest in this. I didn't order one. I passed on this. Easy save of money.
It looks
with a lot
cool.
of
It comes with a lot of cool accessories. Yeah. Now this wasn't actually a character in Gotham by Gaslight, right?
I believe it was.
No, I don't
Honestly, it's
think
been
he
a
was,
while
man.
since I read that
Well,
one.
if it wasn't in there, he definitely did make a comic book appearance because I seen someone put up a panel where he
Okay.
was on him and all the other rogues were there, like from this time
Cool.
period.
Cool.
So yeah.
All right. So everybody who wanted to back the War of the Aether Blade Kickstarter from Mythic Legions, that's for their video game. This is like the I guess, second installment or
Mhm.
part 2 or something like that. The first game came out like last year, so I find it crazy that they're already trying to like back a second game. But included with the game are a couple other tiers that you can buy into. So here we have Gorgo and Attila 2-pack. So this will be for like $100. You can get the 2-pack. So you get Gorgo and then Attila here, Attila Leonisis or something. These are really dope figures. Basically, I feel like I know he was released at some point. I don't remember if Gorgo was or not.
He was.
But these are kind of like new, upgraded style 2.0 versions of those ones because I think they were released way back in the day.
In the original Kickstarter.
If you want these figures, this would be a great time to get them for $100. That's $50 a piece. And these figures are going to be really sought after once they're sold out or whatever. When Gil sent me the link, I tried to get in there and get them, and they were sold out at the time, or they weren't able to. I wasn't able to add them for some reason. But then someone else sent me another link, and I was able to get in there. And
I think they like far exceeded what they were expecting. I mean, because that thing was funded in just a couple of hours, and it's already
4 hours.
Right now, it's like 225% funded.
The funny thing is, there was only like 30 backers for the game. Like most of the backing is coming from the figures because they're not only doing the 2-pack, they're also doing Legion builder or like builders, deluxe builders too for like orc, female, male orc, and then female.
The ones
and
from
male
the
dwarf,
first time around, but there are some things that are different this time.
With like different little pieces and things.
Yeah, they were saying like the first Kickstarter have exclusive pieces. The second time around they have different like they're more basic. So I think that is something that's kind of cool that they are offering.
Now, these are what you were talking about last time, right?
Yeah, I couldn't remember the fucking names.
The aliens from Alien versus Predator. So we have the in-box shots of them all colored up nice, like realistic now, not like the video game, right? Mm-hmm. So we have the Arachnid alien, the Chrysalis alien, and the Razor Claws alien.
Yeah, and then here we go, add a package.
So we looked at these last week, and they looked really cool. I like the colorways. I like the designs. The one on the left the Chrysalis one reminds me of like a kaiju.
Yeah. Oh, definitely like what you call it, Pacific Rim type of shit?
Yep, just like Pacific Rim. Like leather, what was it, leather neck or something, that one?
Some shit, yeah.
Here we have some Jaws. Some head sculpts for Jaws figure.
You know that they're making a in-scale Jaws figure, right?
Yeah, I think we talked about that quite a while ago.
Okay, just making sure that you know that. I can't even imagine what the fucking size would have to be.
I'm not a big Jaws fan.
I don't know, man. I think I might go for like a 3-foot shark, though.
That movie fucked with me as a kid, dude. Like, I don't want
to. Did it really?
To do that. Well, yeah, maybe not want to swim. That's for damn sure.
Oh my god.
Even though I love swimming, I didn't never want to swim in the ocean, but now I do. Like, I don't give a shit now. But...
I ain't that. That's funny.
All right. So what's up with this?
They put up Muckman and Mondo Gecko up for up on the NECA store.
All right, Muckman and Mondo Gecko.
It wasn't a pre-order. It was just, hey, we're about to ship these to y'all.
Yeah, just hurry your ass on up and get them if you want them.
In stock, huh? In stock sale.
Yeah, these will be shipping shortly after our order window close.
Nice. When's the order closed? 7/28? Or no, that's when they went up. Okay, never mind.
No, that's when
they sold out.
Yeah.
Do you guys know if they sold out yet?
I was able to grab mine, and I haven't looked since.
I think they have, but they did say that they are going to be shipping out like restocks over to Target.
Okay, so you could probably keep an eye on the Target and find these if you didn't pre-order one.
Exactly.
All right,
turtles.
Oh, I was like, what? I was like, this is not NECA, is it?
No, definitely not. Playmates,
Raphael versus the Triceraton.
These are just so outdated and unnecessary compared to all the stuff we have been getting.
With NECA, yeah.
I bought the movie Playmates turtles because at the time those were the only movie turtles we had. This is even before the NECAs, and now those are my daughter's turtles.
I was gonna say I can only make one bet as to why these are still being made, and it's probably because people buy these for their kids to keep them
for sure. I mean, this is perfect for your kids.
So we got a Donatello versus Shredder 2-pack.
Oh, you talked about the Triceraton one, right?
Yeah.
Mcfarlane Triceraton. Okay, yeah.
We got Michelangelo versus Bebop.
The Bebop and Rocksteady isn't too bad though, right?
And then we got Leonardo versus Rocksteady. Honestly, they all got double joints now. Like, I mean, it's like that upgraded articulation style. It's just that paint apps and stuff look terrible.
Boo boo.
All right, here's a closer look at those figures we talked about last week. There you go, the Devil Toys boys.
Yeah, so this is a 112 figure.
They look cool.
So they said that this is going to be coming up for pre-order pretty soon, man. And like the thing that gets me about these figures, they're always super limited, like around like 2,500 pieces, and that's about it.
How much do these run for this one?
So they're competing with Mezco, so it's about Mezco prices. So it honestly depends on what they add with this figure. So their basic one, the first time that they went around, was $85.
That's not bad. That's like a 3A figure.
Yeah, 3A.
That's what these
Mezco.
remind me of.
So the one that had the motorcycle, though, that came with the motorcycle, that was like I think 200, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, 200.
So yeah, it had the figure, and then it had a motorcycle, and came with a bunch of.
I
other
could
shit.
see like 165, 180 maybe, but
I think it was.
I think when Mezco did the Dread with the Lawmaster, it was like 2 something.
Yeah, so I mean, makes sense. Anyways.
All right. Is this from the red line?
Super 7, bro.
Oh, Super 7. Okay, we got some Super 7. Right, oh, sorry.
I don't know.
I'm not running the slideshow today. Super 7, we got the Megatron Classic G1 with some real throwback accessories and things like that. Some deep cuts to the animation.
Purple drink inside of his bong.
He sure in the fuck does.
Hey, I think that's Energon. All right, chill.
Uh-huh.
He also has his beer cap. Did you see that? The beer helmet. Yeah. Remember that? Where you stick the. Yeah. We got this motherfucker Dino. What's this guy's name? Grimlock. We got Grimlock here with his fucking fish and his freaking waiter freaking apron and crown. I don't.
I did not watch enough Transformers. They're definitely going for a specific market.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're definitely trying to hit like a niche market here for like definitely fans of the show for sure. Because I don't know what the hell's going on with these dudes.
I don't even know what that guy's name is.
I don't know who the hell this is either, dude. I'm a bad Transformers.
I have no idea.
I don't know. Transformers Super 7.
This is that one.
Probably like $55.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, that's that one that we talked about earlier.
So I do got to say, I'll take a Flame Toys version over this dude. He does look like
that Flame Toys looked fucking dope.
Yeah, but if you're into the Gen 1
Bludgeon, this is Bludgeon
stuff.
There we go, Bludgeon.
You're going
Bludgeon.
for these.
Yeah, I remembered. Yay. Long-term memory. That was Bludgeon. Was that it?
Yeah, that's it for collectibles.
Thank God. Oh my God, that Transformers wrecked me at the end.
Alrighty.
Jesus.
So anime, I hope y'all been doing shit for anime. What's up, Matt? What you got?
No, go ahead. No. I just cannot forget my little bit of anime news. I had something for comic news, but it can transition into anime news because I forgot to mention it in comic news.
It's a Rancor.
We'll start off with you then for the anime section when we get into news. So as far as what I've been watching for anime, My Hero Academia is getting super fucking hype right now. I don't want to go over everything, obviously, because like I've been watching for the past month. However, the past 2 episodes have really fucking stuck out to me. Sorry if it's spoilers for any of you guys that are, watching or Matt and fucking Jade right now. But they get into a little bit more of the history with the Shoto family, Todoroki and all that other stuff. And they do a family dinner night, which is pretty fucking dope. Everyone comes over. Natsu's like, nah, I can't forgive you, Dad, to Endeavor. He's basically like, fuck you. Then a villain actually like stalks Endeavor because he wants to pay him back. And he actually wants, like, for whatever reason, he wants Endeavor to kill him. Like, he's super obsessed with them. Takes Natsu, and Endeavor hesitates. And the boys shine, man. The 3 Musketeers save the motherfucking day. Bakugo, Todoroki, and Deku save the fucking day. They show why they're the fucking goats. And yeah, it's pretty fucking dope, man. But so besides that, I watch Tresse. I don't know if you guys watched that, but it's on Netflix. It's a Netflix
haven't
original.
Started yet, dude. I know I said I was going to.
Yeah, you're the one who said that you were going to watch it before me. And then I was like,
good?
oh yeah, I remember that Matt said. I liked it a lot. So
All right.
and it also
I'll
shows
give it a
that
try then.
it's the first part. They leave it open for a part 2, but who knows? Netflix might not ever renew it for a part 2. However, I did hear that it is a comic series.
It's
So
like a
before
Filipino comic series, right? Or something like that.
So and that's the other thing is that it's very encompassed and surrounded by Filipino lore, just like fairy tales, folklore, and stuff like that. One of my Filipino coworkers, like when I was talking to her about it, she's like, "Oh shit, like yeah, that's like all real stuff that we believe in and that we grow up like talking about, especially like on the island." And that's where it takes place too, is on the islands of the Philippine Islands. So I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool, staying true to like the source material, which is pretty awesome. There's vampires, werewolves, all type of like cryptozoology type shit, which is pretty dope. I watched Baki as well. I've watched a few. I'm on season 2 right now. I do gotta say, season 1 way more hype than season 2 so far. And it's really weird and out there, man. Like it's really fucking weird and out there. Yeah, definitely one of the more weirder animes I've ever fucking watched, I gotta say. I'm trying to think if there's anything. I think that's about it, man. What about you, Matt? What have you been watching?
As far as anime, I was watching some My Hero. I got to the point where Deku was kind of exploring the Black Lash. Is that what it's called? Black Whiplash or whatever?
Black
That
Whip.
Black Whip. There you go. They were kind of exploring the Black Whip thing and how All Might didn't know about like the fact that you get the quirks of the predecessors and all that stuff.
Because
And
he's not the one. He's not the chosen one.
Oh, okay.
That's
Stop
what
spoiling
they
shit, Gil. Stop.
They talked about it in that episode, man.
Well, anyways, that's what was going on. So I haven't got much further than that. I watched the part where Deku's team beat Shinzo's team. That was cool. Because remember, he freaks out with the Black Lash and all that stuff.
Bro, you're hella far behind, man. You're like
I know I am. Well, I'm not as far behind as Jade over there.
Hey, he just barely fucking started watching My Hero Academia. You can't give him shit.
That was it for me. That's all I watched.
Yeah.
You can't even talk shit about Jade. Jade just started watching that anime this year. Anyways, Jade, what about you, man? What you been watching, man? Make me proud.
Nothing.
Oh, man.
Can't talk shit on Jade now.
That hurts.
Not a thing.
Not even any My Hero Academia.
Not a single episode of My Hero. I'm slow burning that 4th season because I'm waiting for the dub of season 5,
Just watch the sub.
No.
It's not that bad.
No, you can't do that, bro. You can't just start and then can't do that shit. Anyways, so you wanted to go ahead and say something, Matt? Go for it.
Oh yeah, I wanted to start off anime.
News.
I missed something in comics, but One Piece, the manga, has officially surpassed Batman in sales. So
really?
it has surpassed Batman comics in overall sales as the number 1 comic/manga sales throughout the world. So I thought that was a really big bit of news, and that that's kind of crazy, dude, to think that like
Can Batman
a Japanese manga has taken over. Yeah, basically, yeah. Batman is no longer invincible. He got beat by Luffy. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there for all the anime, for all the One Piece fans.
Alrighty. So
Yeah,
we're good. We're good to go into the actual news, right?
I love you too.
Love you, Matt.
Alrighty. So
Let's roll on anime news. How about that?
yeah. So just waiting for the I love you. So anyways, AX Anime Expo 2022.
Matt loves his family. Matt loves his family.
They don't love me back. It's a one-way street.
So Anime Expo 2022, the dates have been announced July 1st to July 4th of 2022. It's going to be held in Los Angeles. So yeah, just not a whole lot. Tickets are going to be going up in October, if I'm not mistaken. So if you guys want to go to that, you guys can. But I'm gonna be
My
holding
dad
out for
lives in
San
Los
Diego.
Angeles. Let's go.
Nah, pass.
Hey, we can see all those anime titties.
So let's keep this PG, huh, Matt? So no, I'll wait till San Diego Comic Con 2022 since I
Should
already
I
have
say
tickets for that.
Jubilees? Is that better? All those Jubilees.
There we go. So, Baki. So one thing I hate, man,
What is up?
the art that they have
Ugh.
for him is very ugly because he doesn't even look like that in the show. He
He
looks
always got
a
those
bit different.
pursed lips, doesn't he? Like,
Yeah, it's
like always
so.
making that duck face. Like,
That's
ugh.
why I'm like, it's so weird, like the way that they have him drawn. But anyways, yeah, just season 3 is soon to come. The second part of season 3 because I think they already had that, but they're actually gonna be hopping into like the tournament part of season 3. So I guess because I haven't started season 3 from what I heard by like what was it, Nate the Human, that they stopped like part way and they took like a break, I guess because of COVID and all that other stuff is why they never finished it. So
That looks terrible.
it does, but that's not how it looks like in the actual show. One thing I
It's
can
more of like a
comment
3D cell shaded art, right?
on,
Even
that's
the
one
fact
thing I was
that
going
his
to say.
shoulder is like on his chest.
Yeah, that looks terrible. He's like,
and look
it's
at
like
the
dislocated.
look at the muscle under the end. Like look at the way his arm is under the end. It's all like
It
it looks like he got his arm dislocated.
Okay, Rob Liefeld drew Bucky. Okay, guys, he doesn't
Yeah.
know anatomy. One
Try to
thing I
draw him
gotta
like
say, season 1 CG sucked in some parts, but season 2 definitely better.
Okay. So art style got better, but story got weaker.
Yeah, at least right
Hang on.
now. Anyways, San Diego Comic-Con news from Akira Toriyama and the Dragon Ball Super team. The next movie is going to be coming out summertime of 2022, and it's going to be Dragon Ball Super Superhero. So here goes the just small little banner of what it's going to be. Here goes Goku, and this is kind of like a CGI rendering. It's not even like actual drawing, but okay, Goku always looks like Goku, whatever. However, we do have a kind of like a difference in Piccolo here. If you guys can't tell, so his
I was like, what's the difference?
so if you see right here where his biceps, the forearms and shoulders, this is all yellow. In the anime is pink usually. So I mean it's only a small slight difference. And the sash is red. There's times when it's black and or blue. So they're going back to red. He's had red before. So it's just a small difference. A comeback of a Dragon Ball GT character, Pan. So we haven't seen her
weird
in,
as
like
fuck.
over. Well, she's in kindergarten. When we seen her
GT,
last,
she was older.
she was like 12 or 13.
I always think it's funny that the voice actors are always like little old Asian women.
For all
everyone.
the characters, for both
Yeah,
men and women.
for Goku and Krillin and all them.
So I
No, Krillin's probably the only one that's actually voice acted by a dude.
I gotta say, fuck Krillin. He became a fed. He's a snitch now. He's a professional snitch.
He was always a snitch.
But now he's
He fucking hooked up with the android that tried to kill everybody. Come on, bro.
Now he's a cop.
He's always played for the other team,
He's a
bro.
professional snitch now.
Dude,
Get out of here.
day one snitch. He always gets resurrected too. They always be bringing him back because they think he's like number one. He don't do nothing.
So we're not 100% sure if this is going to be the main villain or just henchmen for the main villain. But these characters haven't been named yet.
1, 2, and 3, right?
No, just 1 and 2. So here goes 1. Here goes 2. There's no 3, Matt. Sorry.
And these are all being voiced by old Goku.
I don't know if it's.
What's
all
up with the
same
pictures in
voice
the
actor.
bottom right panel? Is that the voice actor for the characters?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's usually what it is.
So he looks like old Goku. Watch, go back. He's wearing Goku's gi. Look. See, he's dressed like Goku.
Yeah, but he could be just wearing a shirt, dude. Like a
Could be,
Goku shirt.
Good out, bro.
Anyways, Jujutsu Kaisen, the movie. So
Ooh,
they did
already,
a redesign. Yeah, because was it Jujutsu Kaisen 0? So this is how we usually have the third years during the actual anime. So this is going to be taking place a few years prior, 2 years prior to be exact, and this is going to be taking place during their first year. So here goes Panda, and I forget the other two people's names.
Maki.
But Maki and what's this dude's name? Yeah, I don't remember, but he's the voice guy. Anyways, as you can see, they've changed a bit. So I think it's kind of cool, man. It's going to be taking 2 years prior. And remember, Itadori is not going to be the main protagonist for this. So I think
he's not even there.
Yeah, he doesn't have the powers, no nothing.
Tell me why the one kid looks way older, though, in the prior year.
Oh, this guy?
Yeah, he looks way older.
He definitely does look younger with the longer hair. He looks older here. That's the only one where it does look like reversed. But
even the girl kind of.
I guess, yeah. But yeah, that's all we got for anime news. Not a whole lot of stuff
it's
that
like,
I cared about.
Is it like Tetsu or some shit like that? No, never mind.
I don't know, but he's the one who talks with the food ingredients.
Yeah, I know.
Which is pretty dope.
I don't know why I always forget his name.
It's all good, man.
So I always think his name is Maki for some reason.
Let's go ahead and keep it moving into some video games and what we've been playing. Jade, have you been playing anything?
I have actually. I fired up the old Xbox One.
All right.
And I've been playing Red Dead Online.
Really? Oh, nice. How's that?
Yeah. How was that?
It's pretty fun, man. So leave it to a game about cowboys to get me interested into playing video games. But I've been having a lot of fun. I'm just starting out. I've only, I pretty much played like last night and some today. But if anybody wants to get on and posse up, it's JRU1691 on Xbox.
You perv. So, have you been getting your ass kicked or what? Is it like GTA? People just running around fucking just shooting your ass like nothing?
It's a little different. Like it partners you up, and you run through missions together, and there's a lot of free roam, and there's side stuff you can do. It's actually pretty accessible to everybody, even someone like me who doesn't play video games a lot. Like I can get a lot of enjoyment out of it and not just get crushed every time I turn the screen on. You know what I mean?
Now, are you knocking out story modes for yourself, like for your solo campaign, or is this all additional?
Doing some story mode stuff, but like the story mode, although all the in between is single player, for lack of a better term, when you get to the main part of the story, it partners you up with up to like 4 people to go through the main mission, and it's 4 different people every mission. Same thing with like bounties and all kinds of stuff, man. It's actually a lot of fun, and obviously you can like posse up and build a camp and set your gang up, for lack of a better term.
Nice. That sounds cool. I've never played the online on Red Dead. I think I didn't get very far in that game. I was getting really frustrated with some of the controls on that one.
There's a lot going on in that game. Like a lot. Yeah.
Getting frustrated?
Matt, have you ever finished a video game before?
Yeah, I've actually finished quite a few video games, but
yeah, right.
I have my personal likes. All right, I'll talk about that soon.
What do you guys been playing, Matt? What have you been playing?
Well, I won't speak for Gil, but I know I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Unite, nonstop.
I've been playing the same thing as you, man.
All right, well, I don't know what else you're playing though, but that's all I've been playing. I've literally been playing that exclusively since I downloaded it. I was at work a week ago, and my buddy was like, "Hey, dude, have you played
last Friday? Not this Friday, but the Friday before, right? That it came out?
I think so. Yeah." He was like, "Have you played Pokemon Unite yet?" And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "I was like, that's out already." He's like, "Yeah, dude, it came out already." I was like, "Dude." So I downloaded it because I was like, "Is it free?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's free." I was like, "Holy shit!" Like,
why are you going to a random coworker for the fucking news when we talked about it? And
I just forgot. Dude. I work a lot. All right, I forget when shit's going down.
Do you guys believe this shit? Please comment a F down in the fucking comments section for Matt. Please put an F in the chat, boys. F in the chat, boys.
Put a thumbs up. Put a thumbs up.
F for Matt.
Put a thumbs up for all my supporters out there. I know I'll get more thumbs than I'll get Fs, hopefully.
Nah, you're gonna get a thumbs down from me.
Everybody's gonna be a hater. Everybody's gonna be a hater. But nah, dude, I've been playing tons of Pokemon Unite. I've been teaming up with Gil recently. We played a ranked match last night that just sucked really bad. We did terrible. And then I went on to play another ranked match and we killed it. So I feel like when you team up with a friend, it pits you against a lot better teams than if you just play by yourself. So that kind of sucks because it kind of takes some of the enjoyment out of playing with a group of friends.
I agree 100%.
And one thing I was surprised by is that the Switch actually handles the online connectivity really well, with the matches because for one, as soon as we like queue up, we're instantly in a match within like less than 20 seconds, easily less than like 10 seconds most times.
It doesn't really lag.
It doesn't lag. Not really. Sometimes every now and then you'll hit a little bit of lag spike, but it's not like throughout the game.
I've had one thing where me and Leilani are playing and we're in a match together and it'll lag. It's so fucking weird.
Oh, probably because you guys are on the same internet.
Yeah.
That's probably
like because we're sitting right
dragging
next
down
to
your
each other.
bandwidth.
Yeah, we're right next to each other playing in the same fucking match with one another.
It's your internet. It can't handle it.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh.
But for the most part, it's good though, right?
Yeah.
Even when you're playing with her?
Yeah, when we aren't playing together, like when we're in separate parties, it's fine.
Oh, when you're not. Oh, what? No, that's weird.
It's hella weird, man. Yeah, when we're in separate parties, it's fine, but we're in the same party, for whatever reason it lags.
That doesn't make sense.
One of us ends up lagging because the first time around I was lagging as shit, and then the second time around she ended up lagging hella bad.
That's so weird, dude. But yeah, like I was surprised.
Hopefully they fix that. I don't
Switch
think
isn't really known for like it's online or it's like it's really hard to link up with people on the Switch, basically. Like it's not like Xbox where you hop on and all your friends. Xbox is probably the best platform for playing with your friends because it kind of links you guys all up. It like accesses multiple different ways to link you up with your friends. With PlayStation, it wants to link you through like Facebook and shit. So like that's not it. You know what I mean? Like PlayStation used to be cool when they had like the connectivity that they had, but then they kind of cut off a lot of the connectivity. So now you're limited to like just your PlayStation friends and stuff like that. So it makes it a lot harder to hook up with people. The Switch is like the hardest one to hook up with people because you literally have to know like their specific code for whatever game you want to play with them. So even if you have them as a friend on the Switch, it doesn't instantly mean that they're added to the game that you're playing. So that makes it really hard trying to hook up friends with the Switch.
That kind of sucks.
Yeah,
like,
but
there's a code for the Switch, and then there's a code for the game that you're playing on the Switch. Like,
which is like, it's an issue, but it's like it's not a big issue. They can fix that pretty easily.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, it's really fun. We haven't really said much about the game yet. It's basically like a MOBA, so it's like a League of Legends or like a Dota.
Well, we got news for it. You want to just get into some news and then we can talk about it?
Well, yeah, let's get in the news. Sure.
Okay. Let's get into some video game news.
Jade probably went and took a piss or something. He's gone.
Don't worry about him. It doesn't matter. He doesn't really. He doesn't really participate in this.
He has a Switch though, so he needs to download this game and get on there with us.
It's fine. He'll just hold us back. Anyways, Netflix plans to offer video games on its streaming platform. Cool. They should have been doing this, considering that way back in the day, one of the ways for borrowing video games or getting video games was, you used to be able to do that mail away thing where you borrow the game for a few days and you mail it on back after a week.
That was more money though too. That service was more than just the additional DVD service. Just to let you know.
We had both, so I don't know.
I used to have the DVD service. I always had the 3 DVDs, and that wasn't really that expensive back then. It's about comparable to what it is now for just the streaming package.
Yeah, but anyways, cool. I mean, it's cool that they're adding that. That's what's up. That's cool.
You drinking some tea over there? Better be twisted tea.
Why, you want to get teabagged too?
They added the reanimated version of Nagato to Shinobi Strikers. So this is pretty dope, man. They got him in there, and then he has a bunch of different abilities from the different clones. So even though that he wasn't ever able to do this, that I remember, his arm open up and blast fucking a bazooka. I remember one of the other pains did that, one of the dolls that he used, not actually him. And then the other thing is the statue. He's able to summon the statue and use that in game. So that's pretty dope.
Forget the name of the statue.
Yeah, the Guido statue. Yeah. So that's pretty dope. He could also do some of the summoning jutsus.
That's that one that he used against Jiraiya, huh? I fucking hate that chameleon.
Yeah.
What am I looking at here?
So what you're looking at here? So what you're looking at here is
some Sony bullshit.
How is it Sony bullshit?
Because that's the Sony PS4 Spider-Man right there.
Just tell us what it is. Jesus Christ, I don't want to listen to you guys bitch about it.
Well, Matt's over here talking about he doesn't even know what the fuck it is. So, anyways, NetherRealm Studios, probably about a year ago, I want to say, they met with Marvel Studios about making a video game. And, remember a little bit before I left, I talked about how DC it was DC that was going to be slashing a couple of the sister companies that are under them. NetherRealm Studios was one of them. Now with that, they're talking about, okay, NetherRealm and the Marvel game is probably going to be green lit. So they did meet a year ago. They put everything on pause. More than likely, there's going to be, starting a fighting game for the PS5 with NetherRealm Studios and Marvel. So I don't know if we're actually going to be getting NetherRealm characters in the Marvel game. It is a good possibility since when DC Injustice, we did get a couple characters such as Raiden, such as Scorpion, such as Sub-Zero, things like that. But a fighting Marvel game in the style of, fucking Mortal Kombat, I'm down for that. That we're going to get the staple characters such as Spider-Man, Deadpool, Iron Fist, Shang-Chi.
Iron Man.
I don't know if we'll get.
Hey, check it. How long have people been clamoring for Marvel vs. Capcom to come back? Like good. This would take over that spot. This would be Marvel vs. Capcom, Mortal Kombat versus Marvel. That would be.
Now I can't see Marvel Disney letting Mortal Kombat play with their characters, play in their toy box. I really can't.
Why not?
I think they would, as if they didn't show blood. But then that's where people are going to get upset again with the whole entire DC and Mortal Kombat thing of where they didn't have fatalities.
If anything, maybe they'll make a Marvel versus Capcom game, but just with Marvel characters. There's plenty of them. You don't need to.
The finishing moves on Injustice were really cool. I thought that was a cool way to work around.
So here we got a little picture of.
Matt's been playing this whole time.
Matt and his squad.
No, I have it.
So this guy right here, this stylish guy right here, Kilopaki 90, that's me. Moblo is Matt.
I like how you have my old uniform. You suck.
And it doesn't matter, man. You and your crew all rocking the same uniform.
All kicking ass, rocking the same uniform. Yeah, we were badass, dude.
I don't know if y'all was kind of getting whooped. Anyways.
You want to talk? Who did 0-0 in that rank game last night, fool? You, bitch.
I didn't do zero.
You were 0-0, motherfucker.
No, I was not. That's such bullshit.
You didn't have a single kill or a single assist all game long.
Yes, I fucking did. That's fucking bullshit. I'll pull that shit up.
Swear to God, I screenshotted that shit. I screenshotted that shit, you
fucking
bitch.
full of shit, bro.
I screenshotted that just to make fun of you.
You're full of shit.
You all compared me to Snorlax and shit. I saw you, bitch. I saw you.
That's who you fucking picked. That's not my fault. You picked that motherfucker. It's not my fault.
You're turning me into a Snorlax right now.
Anyways, Gardevoir comes into the game.
He's already out now.
She's a pretty good. That's why I said she comes to the game. Not she's going to come to the game. She came. So shush.
Yeah,
stop interrupting again. Shut up.
First time that's happened for Gil.
So, anyways, coming to the mobile version September.
Nice.
So as of right now, just exclusively on the Nintendo Switch. I know that Ridiculous Rob, he doesn't have a Switch, but he's been saying that once it comes over to mobile, he'll probably be hopping on it. Because he was talking to me and asking me about it last night.
Probably rough on mobile.
Digimon Survive. This was a game that was supposed to be coming out actually summertime of this year. It's got delayed to 2022 due to everything going on over in Japan.
What
the
system?
Opening and closing. So we talked about this at the beginning of the year. So PS4, PS5, Xbox, Switch, everything.
Now you said that one's going to be more like the Cyber Sleuth one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the same one. So there are updates coming to Pokemon Unite. One of the characters that's going to come is Chansey.
Oh. So that's not Chansey though, is it?
That is Chansey. What are you talking about?
I thought it was going to be the evolved Chansey, like Blissful or something.
I don't think they're going to have Happening, but from what I heard, it's going to be Chansey and then evolve into Blissey. So we're going to get Chansey. So it's going to start off as Chansey and then evolve into Blissey.
What's Blissey look like? Do you have a picture?
No. This isn't an official artwork for what it's going to look like. It's just a picture that I found on the internet of Chansey. And then the other character that we're missing from our starters is Blastoise, of course, because we got Charizard, we have Venusaur, we don't have a Blastoise yet. So you can expect Blastoise coming.
And he's going to be what, range defense?
I believe so. And then Stefan said that he's going to be running with Blastoise. Stefan, I don't think he's downloaded the game yet, but he did say that he's down to play online.
Dude, tell him
with
get
us.
on it, bro. The sooner the better.
Talking about Pokemon video games, we're getting updates coming for Pokemon Snap. We're going to get a free update. Don't have to pay for it. So new upcoming DLC for the game, which is pretty fucking dope. We're going to get new maps and new areas of pre-existing maps. I don't know if you finished that game yet, Matt, but
nah, dude.
So yeah, new areas are going to be unlocked. There's a nice new cool little trailer.
You don't say.
Shut up.
So, oh yeah, you don't like it when it's against you, huh? Don't like it when it's you.
Just comes to say that, like seriously, just pops in just for that shit. Get back out of here.
Just like you, motherfucker. Shit.
I don't pop in just to talk shit. I stay here the whole time. Fuck you.
So yeah, just a bunch of different areas.
Mew, right? Mew's gonna be included.
Yeah, Mew's gonna be included. Here goes a Gooplin over here. Gooplin.
What that mouth?
So it's a toxic type Pokemon, poison type Pokemon. It's almost like a Muck. It's almost like a redesign of Muck almost.
It looks like a VeggieTale.
Yeah, I can see that. And then look like over at the river rafting area, get a whole entire section with Metapods coming down off the trees, which is pretty fucking dope, man. I was
Did you say Metapause?
Metapod.
Yeah, bunch of Metapods coming down the tree.
Bunch of Metapods coming down. So anyways, like I said, the trailer's out right now. I haven't posted it on the IG. One thing that's really fucking awesome though is that we're going to be able to experience all the maps. As far as I know, it's all the maps, but it might be select. They didn't specify in a whole new way. And
Honey, I shrunk
they
Pokemon.
Borrowed some pin particles and they shrunk down. So you're going to be able to
that's cool.
experience the jungle floor and check out some of the insect Pokemon, and look how fucking huge Wurmple looks.
I was gonna say, well, now that I think about it, it's almost just like their VMAX Pokemon.
Yeah,
like when you think about it, because you're hella small and they're hella big, so it's just like a bunch of VMAX.
Hey, so
are we gonna get VMAX Pokemon at some point, or they already do have them?
I don't think we're getting VMAX for Snap. But anyways, August 3rd, so Tuesday, 2 days away.
Oh no, I said it would be really cool if we got VMAX Pokemon in Unite, and it was like a a quick battle mode where you and like 2 other trainers fight a VMAX Pokemon. Wouldn't that be dope?
That would be crazy,
right?
We're getting what's his name? Idris Elba's character's name. I forget what the fuck it is in Suicide Squad. Bloodsport. There we go. We're getting him in Fortnite. My favorite part of this.
What is going on over there?
A little mouse.
Little backpack.
And he's just like waving like, hey, what's up? It looks like a little Staros in there too.
They got a lot of cool little backpacks like that. They got one with a dog where like anytime you get near a treasure chest, he starts like barking and shit. So some of the backpacks could be rather helpful.
So yeah, just it was kind of cool though too. The announcement
looks like he fits right into Fortnite.
Yeah, the announcement of the character in Fortnite was actually introduced by James Gunn and Idris Elba in a commercial on Twitter that I seen. That was like the first way that I seen it. So I thought that was pretty dope because like Idris Elba was talking about his character and talking about Fortnite, which I'm sure that he probably doesn't know a lot, but you know,
if you're gonna market your movie, Fortnite's a great platform.
I want King Shark. I want a King Shark.
Yeah. I think we're gonna get all the most of the popular characters. Probably. I'm not gonna say all. I was gonna say all, but I think.
Well, I mean, they're all expendable, so they would all fit in Fortnite.
I think we're gonna get Bloodsport. I think we're gonna get a King Shark. I think we're gonna get John Cena, Peacemaker, Harley Quinn. So
probably. Well, I don't know. I was thinking the main guy, but maybe not.
Flag.
Maybe. Flag. Yeah.
Maybe.
All right. Well, that was a short video game section. So, did you guys finish Loki?
Entertainment. What we've been watching.
Did you guys finish Loki?
Didn't that ended while I was gone, right?
Yeah, and we never really talked about it because Jade hadn't finished it.
Oh damn!
I didn't want to spoil it too much for him.
I
You weren't
watched
here.
I watched it, and me and my brothers, we're gonna release an episode of the Three Brothers, and we talked about Loki.
Okay, cool. So go ahead and
liked-
listen to Three Bros One Show if you want to hear Gil's
I
review.
liked it a lot, and I gotta say that it was actually my favorite out of the three MCU shows on Disney Plus.
I
That's
ended
just
up
me.
liking it at the end. I ended up liking it more than I initially thought I would. Not as much as,
bro,
as you guys said I would. I did not like it.
You
I'm
don't
not.
get to like it. You don't. Get
I didn't
to
get
like it.
super hyped for it. Even at the end when we saw our big reveal, it was cool that we got to see him in the show.
Who's our big reveal?
But the capacity, well, I don't know. Did Jake?
King.
Yeah,
Huh?
our boy Immortus. So Jonathan Majors.
Okay.
I felt it was like Jonathan Majors.
I was gonna say
like,
you better not say fucking Kang. I've been shitting on everybody saying Kang. I'm like, that's not fucking Kang.
Oh, whatever. Who
It's
cares?
not Kang.
It's Kang.
No, it's
whatever.
not.
It's a variant.
It's a variant of Kang.
With
But it's
that
not
being
Kang.
said,
It's
when Loki goes back to the TVA, there's a statue of Kang. So technically,
Yeah.
you do get to see Kang in this episode. So fucking
a
booyah.
statue of him.
Booyah.
So I ended up liking Sylvie and Loki's connection throughout the show. That ended up building up more on me towards the end. I did get a little sad when Owen Wilson's character, like we thought he was kind of gone, and then we kind of, all the shit happened. That kind of got to me just a little. I almost cracked a tear, but not really. But overall, it ended up being a pretty good show. I'd say about like a 7 out of 10 for me. Like it doesn't beat Falcon and Winter Soldier, but it probably does place right around WandaVision for me.
Matt's a softie for Owen
Content
Wilson.
wise, maybe a little more content going forward for the MCU than WandaVision had.
Well,
for
the
sure.
fact that we're getting a season 2 also is pretty awesome.
Well, yeah, because it was supposed
Don't
to be
expect where
one
it's gonna
season. It was supposed to be like one season of like 10 or 12 episodes, but because of COVID or whatever is why it got separated. 2 separate seasons.
I guess I just don't know what to
can't wait.
expect for the next season. And I heard they redid the 6th episode or whatever. Like they went back and redid the 6th episode. Like it wasn't supposed to be that way originally with the way the seasons were supposed to go. But when they decided to make that weird cut for the seasons, that's when they decided to go back and redo that episode. Because I don't think Jonathan Majors was supposed to really be in that episode to begin with.
Nice.
So what
Well,
else?
who
you got?
knows?
So we all liked Loki here at the Geek Out show. Who would have thought?
What else did you watch?
Well, I did end up watching Space Jam. I finally was able to stay awake throughout the whole movie, and I actually did like it. I liked it quite a bit. It did feel kind of weird with all the background characters because a lot of them look like cosplay versions of themselves. Like they didn't look like the actual characters. They look like they were just extras brought in to wear the costumes and the makeup and shit. But overall, it was a decent movie, and I liked certain parts of it. There was a lot of stuff I didn't like, but it was probably more enjoyable than I thought it would have been.
I haven't seen it yet, but it's going to be one of those. What are we going to watch tonight? Let's sit around and eat popcorn type movies, with my daughter. So, like I said, I hadn't seen it yet.
It's definitely one of those. I also watched Fear Street. I ended up finishing it. I went back and watched it because I heard a decent review of it. So I went back and watched it, sat through the teen drama parts of it. It ends up being a pretty decent slasher, like towards the end. And the kids ended up being funnier than I first gave them credit for. There's this particular kid who works at like the supermarket, and he's just kind of funny and weird throughout the whole show. And this is made by R.L. Stine, but I wouldn't really suggest watching this with your kids. I don't know. It might bring up more questions than you want to answer, especially in certain parts of the first installment.
What's the proper way of watching this? I don't get it.
What do you mean?
Isn't it like 1784 then 1990?
No. You watch part 1, then part 2, then part 3. So part 1 is 1994.
Do they say part 1, part 2?
Yeah, part 1 is 1994. Part 2
then
is
I guess I gotta
whatever.
Then I guess I gotta look into it more because I only seen something about years and that was it.
No. It says part 1, 1994. Part 2, blah blah blah. So you're fine. Like I said, at first when I first watched it, I thought it was gonna be some stupid like teeny bullshit with no real killing or nothing like that. Towards the end, the killing is actually really good. There's a lot of gore. there's some weird sexual stuff that happens. That's why I say probably don't watch it around the kids if you can avoid it. But it's actually a decent like kind of slasher comedy type of deal. But the next movie I watched was actually a way better slasher comedy, and that was Freaky, starring Vince Vaughn. So this is the movie where a serial killer switches bodies with a teenage girl in high school. And it happens to be Vince Vaughn is the killer, and he switches spots with this girl, Millie. And it's just really weird and funny. It ended up being way funnier and better than I thought it was going to be, because like the premise sounds really stupid. It sounds like Freaky Friday with a serial killer.
Kind of the play on it, yeah. Is it supposed to be a funny movie, or is it supposed to be like a funny horror movie?
It's definitely a comedy horror. So it's not like scary per se, but it's like a comedy slasher. So there's definitely killings and things like that happening, but it's funny as hell. Like it's super funny. Like Vince Vaughn kills it in the movie, and the girl who plays Millie does a really good job too. She reminds me of the girl from Babysitter, kind of the way she kind of played that role. So
nice.
Samara Weaving. She reminds me of the way Samara Weaving plays Babysitter in that movie. So it's a good movie. It's worth checking out. I know I shitted on it at first, but after like giving it a little bit of time that was Fear Street, but Freaky was really good. So, but nice. Fear Street ended up being good too. I know I shitted on it first, but it ended up being good. Gil, go ahead.
Is that all you watched?
That was it.
What'd you watch, Gil?
Oh man, sorry. Just fucking around. So the Motu series on Netflix that came out last week. Mm-hmm. To me, it was fucking amazing. I loved it.
It was great.
I'll give it a 9 out of 10 all day, every day. Bunch of people whining, bunch of nerds, grown ass fucking nerds, Motu fans for no reason. I feel like I'm not gonna get into it. Just whatever.
I could tell you the reason, and it's the same reason. It's the same thing that happened to Star Wars. It's the same thing that happens to all of these properties that we love. You get big man babies who love this stuff as kids, and then a 40-year gap, and they fill in all the story in their head. And then when the new stuff comes out that doesn't fit the story in their head, they hate it.
Yeah, and it's fucking ridiculous, man. To me, at least, it's ridiculous. Like,
yeah,
this is a really good story, way better animation, voice acting cast, fucking
have you
phenomenal.
seen it, Matt?
Yeah, I actually finished the whole series.
Yeah.
Go ahead, keep going.
No, same thing. Do you agree with what I'm saying?
I haven't watched He-Man in over 20 years, and I thought it brought me kind of right back to what, I was expecting. So I don't think...
Go ahead.
I don't think it was bad. I think it lacked substance, maybe, but most Kevin Smith writing does. So,
I really liked it. I've been listening to a lot of podcasts about it as well, including Fat Man Beyond, which is Kevin Smith's podcast. And he even says, he's like, I didn't really do all that much. Like, the story was already kind of there. And these heads of Netflix were big He-Man fans. Like, they pretty much did everything, and I just kind of facilitated the whole thing.
They just put his fucking name on it.
And people have been hating on it, but they're a very, very small minority of the people hating on it. And Kevin Smith even goes as far as to say, I've talked to people at Netflix, like big higher ups, and they do not care about Rotten Tomatoes. They do not care about audience feedback.
Great. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
I really like the art style, and then some of the effects reminded me of almost like some new age anime effects, like when they were doing
Powerhouse
the
Studios.
Power Swords and shit like that.
This is their Castlevania, what you call it, Blood of Zeus. The same. It's all the same animation studio, Powerhouse Studios.
I think the animation was a lot better than Blood of Zeus, though. I think the animation on Blood of Zeus was a lot.
Well, you're gonna put more money into He-Man than you are into Blood of Zeus.
Blood of Zeus,
and into Kevin Smith's name too.
It was fantastic. I thought, having all the main characters play. The stakes are high. Spoiler: Skeletor wins at the end of episode 6 or 5. When he turns into Skeletor God. But
part 1, we are getting
the other part 2. Part 2 is apparently already done in the can. They're just waiting for Netflix to release it at this point. But I think it's cool to, I like to see the villain win at some capacity, and it raises the stakes.
Yeah.
It's one of the reasons why I love Star Wars so much. Tons of callbacks for every rank of Motu fan. I mean, hell, we got Wonder Bread He-Man in Preternia.
Yep. No glove, no
he's
love.
canon now. Yeah, everyone's canon. Very cool. Mark Hamill knocked it out of the park as
phenomenal. I loved him.
I was afraid he was going to be a little too Mark Hamill, and there were parts where I'm like, okay, you're being a little too Mark Hamill, Joker-ish. Like, we get it, but he was great.
I love that, man. He can't do any wrong in my eyes. I'm sorry, but
honestly, that last part, I knew it was coming. I knew that He-Man died at the end. Spoiler alert! But
twice.
It still kind of got me, dude. I was still like, oh fuck, dude. I was like,
and I know,
I can't believe they got him.
For real.
But then, like, I feel like they missed an opportunity because, like, Tila's kind of like, He-Man, no, it was like really weak. I feel like if they had Cringer like crying over Adam's dead body, that would have really fucking like sold it. Like I would have fucking like cracked some tears if that happened. I was like,
probably.
Cringer, no.
So,
but like,
that's what a lot of people
it
were.
Almost got me. I was like, oh.
A lot of people were upset that like, okay, you already didn't have He-Man in this Masters of the Universe thing, and then you go ahead and get rid of him again.
You bring him back and then kill him immediately.
But Kevin Smith is like, okay, like, are people really that stupid? Like, do you really think that I'm not gonna have He-Man in the rest of this series? Like, you're kind of being ridiculous. If you've seen any kind of pop culture show in any capacity, you know that He-Man's gonna come back, and he says that on that podcast. And he's like, and I'll even go as far as to say, is episode 6 is basically an entire episode of just battle animation between He-Man and Skelegod.
Yep. I can't wait for that shit.
That Preternia part definitely got me with like some nostalgic vibes. Like it felt like when the X-Men traveled to the Savage Lands back in the animated series. Yeah, I was like, dude, this feels like straight out.
King
of,
Grayskull was great. Wonder Bread awesome. He-Man was great. They were all cool, man. And
Tilo was awesome too.
The fact that Prince Adam is in his Prince Adam body in Preternia, he's true to lesser self. Yeah.
Evelyn was a really good character throughout the series too. Like her development from like the beginning episode to the end was really cool.
Love the heel turn at the very last second too.
Yeah, but still at the same time, I don't feel like she wanted to do it. Yeah, I feel like she didn't know that was going to happen.
Yeah, I think.
Well, no, she was definitely in the dark about it, but I mean, you go with the obvious winner here.
Yeah, I mean, she wants to be on the winning side, but at the same time, she was also fighting to not like lose all of Eternia. You know, like that was the whole point of not, of going on the quest in the first place.
R.I.P. my man's Orko.
Oh yeah, R.I.P. to Orko.
He went out Gandalf style, and that was another.
He went out as Oracle, not Orko.
Yeah, and that's one thing that Kevin Smith says too. He's like, because people are like, "Oh, you killed Orko. What the hell, man?" He's like, "Okay, have you seen Lord of the Rings and the way Gandalf goes out and the way Orko goes out is like literally shot for shot. I did that on purpose."
Yeah, I think
everyone knows that Gandalf never comes back in any of the Lord of the Rings stories, right? Once he dies.
I can't wait, man. I think the second part is going to be hype as fuck. I would give it a 9 out of 10. Matt, what would you give it?
As far as like
overall,
there's some things that kind of didn't hit with me. It wasn't anything to do with He-Man particularly. It was just kind of parts where I kind of start zoning out of the show. Feel like some parts kind of like could have been more action packed. Like because in the trailer, it seemed like there was going to be a lot more action. And I feel like there was a lot less of what I thought there was going to be. So I'd give it a 7 out of 10. I liked the animation overall. I think the story lacked depth. I don't know.
All right.
9 out of 10 for me.
So overall score, we're giving it an 8 out of 10 over here at the Geek Out Show. That's the average. Probably like a little bit higher since 2 9s and 1 7.
8.5. Yeah, so, probably 8. I mean,
so 8.5 out of 10 over here at the Geek Out Show. Anyways, keep it moving. Last night I watched Old, the M. Night Shyamalan
I'm sorry.
Movie. Why do you say sorry? Have you watched it?
No, but I've heard some things like after all the the time stuff goes on like an hour into the movie, one of the characters is like, I think something's weird with time on this island. Like, fucking
No,
duh.
they kind of no, they kind of pick up and notice it before an hour. I want to say maybe about half an hour in, they kind of notice it.
But the
like,
fact that he
The
says
dumbest character
something
doesn't
about
point
it.
it out till an hour.
Like his
Well-
kids are already like 10 years older, at this point.
well, okay, so I will say this.
Well, we
Hold
don't
on.
know when that happens,
before I-
though. See,
before I
the
get
trailer
into
shows
any
us
of
that happening instantly,
on.
so we don't know.
Before I get into any of that, so Savage Q92 Oscar, he said M. Night Shyamalan is back in full swing. I gotta say, I completely fucking disagree with you, Oscar. I don't know what the fuck you smoking, man. Whatever it is some good shit, man. I don't know if he's back in full swing, but it is a decent movie. I am gonna say that. There are some nitpicks that I have with this fucking thing.
Honestly,
It's
people hype
kind
up
of-
M. Night so big.
Do you
Yeah,
get
they do.
so let me ask you this. Do you get a Shyamalan twist? At
Oh,
the end?
absolutely, you fucking
Of course.
absolutely. And M. Night Shyamalan actually plays, probably I want to say a more bigger role in this movie than any other
Mhm.
previous movie. He's like reoccurring in this movie a few fucking
Okay.
times.
So yeah, she has some lines.
Yeah, definitely some lines. Do you guys want to know what the big reveal is?
I already know what it is.
Okay, so the
I'm
big
not gonna
reveal
say
is
it.
basically Big Pharma. It's
It's a
one day
pharmaceutical company running test
one
trials.
day one day trial rather than a lifetime trial.
So
And
they
the
can
thing
see how
is-
a vaccine or a medicine will work on you over your lifetime, but without
Yeah.
having to wait a lifetime.
But basically they explain like why and where. I mean, why it works the way that it works is that this
But they
place
don't
used to
explain
be.
it
They do. It's
Oh.
in the book of the
in the
researcher,
book.
and
Oh.
but he reads it out loud to the audience,
Okay.
and if you pay attention, you fucking hear what he says.
It
Like,
was the
he-
trees the entire time.
Yeah, basically.
They were letting off
No,
the
but-
pheromone.
No, but it's basically a place stuck in time from like a long time ago. It used to be submerged, and due to global warming, it came up. So it's like basically like just stuff
It's like
going on
Mountain
with that.
Dew. Oh no,
What's
it's
the
not.
uh,
It's the opposite.
what's the Earth in King Kong and
Hollow Earth.
Godzilla?
The Hollow Earth. Yeah, there
yes,
we
that's
go. That's
basically
what it
Hollow
is.
Earth.
The funniest part
Yeah,
that
let's
I
not
gotta
go
say
down
out
that
of this whole
conspiracy
entire
theory
movie,
road.
it really fucking made me laugh, dude. Like, so what happens is like there's two kids, like very, very young kids. One's like 4 and the other one's like 6. They fast forward into like fucking 18. What happens when two 18-year-olds when they're left alone, a boy and a girl? They get to, So anyways, they walk
Wait,
out
were they
of
brother
the
and
tent.
sister though?
No.
Oh, thank God.
No, they were not.
Oh my
So
God, you had me
they
scared
walk
there for a
out.
second.
They walk out. The boy
fuck?
walks out, and the girl is behind him. And like you kind of see like a little bit of a tummy, but then she turns to the side, and it's a big. I was like, "Oh shit!" And she
geez.
her mom's like, "What did you do?" And she goes, "I just got a little fat." And it's like, "Nah, you fucking pregnant." So the
Don't they
baby comes
minds
out.
of children,
Hold on.
though?
The baby comes out, and because time is going by so fast, the fucking baby dies. Like that is fucked up, dude. And they were saying like that's the first time that has ever happened during one of the studies. Another thing is that a chick had a tumor and they tried to cut it out of her. The doctor makes the incision and it fucking closes right up after. So they have to like basically hold and like keep it ripped open to pull the tumor out. And while when she goes there, it's only like about like this big. When by the time they pull it out of her, it's like the size of like almost like a watermelon. It's fucking huge. Yeah, it's fucking gross. I'm like,
sounds pretty terrible.
But anyways, like I'd give it like a 7 out of 10. 6.5.
People talk about M. Night Shyamalan like he's like the best thing ever, but like the only movies that were really that great from him was Signs and Sixth Sense.
Yeah,
and everything after that was just trying to play off that same gimmick.
Split-
I mean, he did have
Split was good.
Unbreakable,
Split
which
was
was
good.
good. He had Split. Then he
The
did
Village, I
Glass,
like The
which
Village.
no one liked.
The Village was decent. The Village was very. No, it was better than.
I've tried to
it was
watch
good.
The Village multiple times, and I've had the hardest time like staying with that movie, dude. I did like The Happening, even though it was freaking stupid. The reason why everything was happening, but like just the some of the graphic images and shit that were being portrayed in that movie were so good. Like the dudes just fucking falling off the building and shit, like they're all just walking off the construction site. Like, dude, that shit like sticks with you for a long time after watching it. But like the premise of the movie was fucking stupid. But like some of the visual things he captured and like some of the things he hits on are like, dude, that's fucking crazy, Like, I don't
Let's
know.
get into Jade's stuff that he's been watching because we're actually already running over schedule.
Yeah, we're way over schedule.
Jade, what have you been watching?
Man, not a whole lot.
We've been
Some
having a good
stuff
show.
that we've been talking about. I did go see Snake Eyes though. Loved it,
Dude.
I
How
know
was
a
it?
lot of people hate on it because it's the same thing. It's not the same story from 40 years ago, and that I have in my head. It's a modern telling of Snake Eyes. They played it very, very safe, but you get introduced to Cobra. You get introduced to the Joes. You find out, spoiler, Snake Eyes' dad was a Joe. That's kind of
Oh,
how
shit.
he becomes into the fold. And Cobra is the one that killed his dad.
Oh,
Andrew
word.
Koji, Storm Shadow, totally steals the show. This movie should have been
Is that
called
Assam?
Storm Shadow.
Is that
Yeah,
Assam?
Assam.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Nice, yeah.
This
Hell
movie
yeah. He
should have
finally
been
gets to
called Storm Shadow.
Really?
Yeah, he's featured in it a lot. You see the fallout between the two of them. It's just good. It's just a good action movie. You know what I mean? If you take it for face value, you'll enjoy it. But if you take it like, oh, what did they do to my Joes? You're gonna hate it. Yeah, plain and simple. I'd give it a 8 all day, 7.5 all day.
Okay.
I was trying to
Awesome.
find time to get to the movies to watch this, but like literally, they're only showing this like 2 to 3 times a day in the theaters here.
It's not doing so hot in the theater.
That's what I was afraid of.
It only made about 20 grand its opening weekend, or 20 million rather.
That's what I was afraid of, but I do want to see it. I feel like I'll like it because I'm not like I said, I haven't watched. Same with He-Man. I haven't watched anything He-Man in 20 plus years. I haven't watched anything GI Joe related, like classic GI Joe related in 20 plus years. So it's
I liked it, and everyone is always trying to compare everything that is building a connected universe to the MCU. You can't do that. That's unrealistic. It's unrealistic to think the first GI Joe Origins movie is going to be MCU caliber movie. Not going to happen. But
they need to find their footing and get a good pace.
Gil, take us to the news so we can go home.
Entertainment news: we get Batfleck on what's it called, on the set of, what was it, Flash, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
You get that bat cake.
Yeah, looking extra beefy.
Dude, right? Like how they fitting him into the suit.
Fucking thick. And then almost thought that was J-Lo for a second. Because he's back.
The motorcycle is very reminiscent of
was it White Knight?
White Knight, yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty fucking awesome, man. It looks almost like
Dude, it does look just like that one. It does.
Oh, that's hella funny. Look, you can see
That's cool.
the actual wheel.
The actual wheel, yeah.
They're gonna fix it with the CG. Oh, that's funny as shit, dude. Yeah, look, see, and cakes, boy.
Are we sure that's even him on it though?
No, that's not.
I don't know. It's supposed to be, right?
I was like, it was probably a stunt actor, right?
I do gotta say, like, I'm kind of interested to see what the toys are gonna look like. Whenever I see like a new costume, new design, anything like that, I always think, okay, is Mezco gonna give us something? Hot Toys, Mcfarlane,
probably.
You know, so I'm like, it's kind of like the armored look from Justice League. So I'm like, I like it.
Well, this could be like a stripped down version of the bike. They might add a bunch of CGI effects to the bike too, so it might be more body to the bike by the end of when they're done with it.
Gotcha. So shout out to History of Batman on IG. They're the one who posted this first that I seen. Didn't see anybody else. Leslie Grace cast as Barbara Gordon in Batgirl movie for HBO Max. I think it's kind of cool, keeping in line with the whole entire. I forgot the gentleman that played. Who was it? Commissioner Gordon. I don't think it's going to be in the same universe, but I kind of, it could be, connected.
She's hot.
She's very pretty. Yes, she is. So this I seen from Black Thought on Instagram. So shout out to them. I'm just, shouting out everybody that I get my news from. So Stacy Osei Kuafor. I'm not 100% sure if I pronounced that correctly. So if I didn't, I apologize. But anyways, she's being eyed, and it's been announced that she was tapped for being the writer for Blade, the Blade reboot starring Mahershala Ali. So I think that's pretty fucking awesome, man. She's the first Black woman to write a Marvel movie. So congrats to her, and that's pretty fucking awesome.
Now, was she in The Watchmen?
I think she
Was
was
she
just
the
like,
actress from the
no,
Watchmen? Or
she
no?
wrote
she's a
for
writer.
Oh, okay.
she wrote for Watchmen.
That'd
Anyways,
been
so we
dope
got
if
a
it was
new
that
official trailer for Ghostbusters Afterlife. Did you guys check out the what was it, the second trailer? Right? Because the first one was a teaser, the one.
I
This
think
is
this
like
is
the
the
first
first
official
full-length
trailer.
Yeah, first
Okay,
full-length
gotcha.
trailer.
So I thought
Yeah,
it was
dude,
pretty
it's
dope,
awesome.
pretty fun. Definitely like pretty creepy, but like not on the Walking Dead level, but definitely creepy. Like the just
Well,
the
even the
effects. Like I
original
just
Ghostbusters had some creep factor to it, you know.
oh
It
yeah,
felt
definitely
it felt nostalgic to me. It really brought me back.
it did.
It had a nice tone to it, similar to
Terror Dog.
the original. But then some of the effects brought me back to that newer reboot of the Ghostbusters also. Kind of like the neon effects for some of the ghosts, which I'm not a fan of. So if they kind of stick to the cool, like almost practical, probably mostly CGI looking stuff, I'll be happy with it. Like that ghost that you showed off in the beginning, he looked good. I don't want to see a bunch of neon ghosts. That shit, I don't like that.
I hope we get kind of like a blend and a mix of both. I don't mind. Like, there's kind of like a charm in the nostalgic stuff from like the night. What was it? 80s? Sorry, 80s, right? I don't know. I'm
mean,
open
maybe-
to it, man. I'm open.
Maybe
to
if you're
it,
watching
whatever.
Tron with all the neon and shit, but I don't need that in my Ghostbusters. Like, keep that out.
Ah, dang it.
Like, the only
anyways.
thing that should be neon in Ghostbusters is those proton effects.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Anyways, it says Marvel Studios is reportedly developing 9 streaming series that have yet to be officially announced. And I was like, no way. But I guess
Nah.
there's actually a lot of substance here and validity to it. So
Really?
some of these are based on Ghost Rider, which we've been hearing about Ghost Rider for years now at this point. So
Charlie
Ghost Rider
Murphy.
and the Midnight Suns, Charles Murphy from Murphy's Multiverse. But anyways, we've been hearing
Fuck your
about
couch!
Ghost Rider. Yo, chill. So anyways, we've been hearing about Ghost Rider for years. We've been hearing about that Nova Secret Warriors. I'm down for it, man. Because I mean, we've been hearing things about a Midnight Suns. We've gotten all the casting. We got almost all the characters to complete that team and have them on screen. Go for it, dude.
I think this goes without saying, and I think very easily you can throw in Iron Fist, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and Daredevil. That's half of your shows right there.
Yeah, definitely.
You think we'll get new seasons?
No,
No,
new
you think they'll
seasons,
just
yeah,
bring
but I
back
think they're
the-
going to bring.
I don't
think
want
now
that
they can
actor
do
for Iron
anything.
Fist.
Finn
Everybody
Jones.
else, I'm perfectly fine with.
Well, the beauty of the Iron Fist is it doesn't have to be Danny
The
Rand.
beauty of Iron Fist is that we can get the girl to be Iron Fist instead. Because didn't she take it over at one point?
Speaking of Iron Fist, let's talk about Scarlett Johansson's Iron Fist.
I gotta say, I really love this. Right
What?
here. Playing with my money is like playing with my emotions. Smokey.
So
don't
I
fuck
can't
with Big
blame
Worm's
her
money?
here. Obviously,
Big
we're
Worm?
talking about Scarlett Johansson's lawsuit against Disney and the release of Black Widow on Disney Plus, which directly affected her paycheck at the end of the day because, like most of these big Marvel contracts, it's all incentivized by box office numbers, and obviously, it being her solo movie, it's very heavily incentivized by box office numbers, and Disney's already let us know they made about half of their total revenue on Disney Plus. So it actually makes me feel kind of bad. She's
yeah.
going to win this, I'm assuming. Probably won't even ever make it to court. Disney will probably cut her a $50 million check or
That's what
however
I
much
read that it
it's
was
supposed to be.
roughly about 50
Cut her a
million.
check, go different ways. But
Pay
this
this
is how
woman.
this is how you guarantee you probably don't get a Disney movie again.
I don't know. I kind of have to advocate for the Disney workers at all the parks, before I advocate for an actress who already makes millions upon millions of dollars.
The thing is, a contract's a contract.
Yeah, well.
Anyways,
Sometimes
so
life
keep it
happens
moving.
and we all get fucked, all right? Who
No,
pays us all?
Matt, no. Pay that lady what she's owed, man.
If $50 million,
100%.
I'd be raising a fucking stink too.
Hell yeah.
Pay all workers better too than if you can afford to pay that
Haley
much. Come on.
Stanfield, just shown off here with Jeremy Renner. Just a little image that we got from Entertainment Weekly. Just where do we get this at the end of the year? Like in a couple more months? I think.
Is it
about
just
2
me or
months.
is Jeremy Renner getting younger?
He has that
He
Brad
looks-
Pitt.
he looks like
that
a
Brad
young boy
Pitt
here.
effect. Brad Pitt effect going on.
They got that Disney money.
They're aging up. They're using their aging technology.
Here goes a little close up on just some of the stuff over here that we're going to be seeing in the What If series. This almost looks like an Ultron armor, and that Vision is wearing, as you can see, and he has the Infinity Stones.
Yeah.
Yep. So he has the one in his head and then 5 on the chest.
It's Omni-Mon Vision,
right? And then just another look at Black Widow, which
she looks like Widow.
That's exactly what I was thinking, dude. That's exactly what it looks like. We already know about Star-Lord. Gamora, better look at her.
In Thanos armor.
We kind of already know about this, but I don't know if we talked about it.
We did.
But if you play both at the same time, they line up perfectly.
Yeah, we did talk about this a little bit. When Immortus says that we've crossed the threshold, basically the point in time that he knows nothing about, like they're actually in like a current state of time, for lack of a better term, is exactly when Wanda becomes Scarlet Witch.
Mm-hmm.
That's when the multiverse becomes divergent.
Mm-hmm.
Or the timeline becomes divergent.
Very cool.
That's weird.
El segundo, a skull is about.
I heard somebody saying I heard somebody saying something about when she's like calling out for her children, or when her children are calling out for her. That's when like all that's happening.
It's somewhere in that area. So moving on to another funny enough to say this Disney property, Predator. Oh, yeah. It's basically a prequel about the first Predator coming to Earth, and it's called Skull.
I'm juiced, and I don't know if this is going to be the design, but if it is, sign me up. That looks and sounds amazing.
So animated, right?
No, I think it's live action.
No, yeah,
really?
It's going to be live action. Yeah, this is just, I think, concept art for what the
Disney Plus.
Yopja is going to look like. I think it's Yopja. Yeah,
and if I remember correctly, it's going to be based around a Native American woman, like during I don't know the term, Western days, pre
Western expansion.
Yeah,
during Western expansion.
We got a new poster for Shang-Chi here.
Just give me this movie. Crazy. I don't need to see anything else Shang-Chi for a while.
I can't wait for Shang-Chi, dude. It's going to be so damn good.
We get the first look at some of the animation for Injustice, the animated movie that's going to be coming over to HBO Max. So,
dude, if they go half
like it.
as brutal with the animation as they should, I'm in for this.
They probably will.
I hope so.
Yeah. And then, we kind of already went into, mode 2, so no real reason to go over that stuff. We kind of already went over it. And then we're going to be getting a season 2. We don't know when it's coming, but it is a movie starring, Finn, a.k.a.
John Boyega.
John Boyega. I couldn't think of his name. Jesus. And it's right there. It says it right there. John Boyega.
I wasn't looking at the poster, though, so double points. Can't read that shit. So small.
So it actually hasn't been announced when it's coming out. They just said fall 2021. So there's not an exact date, at least when I took the screenshot, which was close to before I took my hiatus. So there's a trailer out, brief little trailer. Check it out. It looks pretty dope, but John Boyega is an up-and-coming lawyer, and he's supposed to be defending somebody corrupt, and he basically enough is enough. There's some sexual allegations and stuff like that, and he's defending this woman. He's like, I'm gonna fight for you. I'm tired of just going with the flow and not sending these bad people to jail. And he goes, I'm gonna fight against. And I forgot exactly why he has a katana out, but I'm just
start taking the law in his own hands.
No, I was like, oh, this is part 2 of whatchamacallit, Attack the Block, because remember he had the katana in the first part.
Instead of slaying aliens, he's gonna be slaying lawyers now.
Yeah. So this is pretty juice, man.
Did you name that movie?
Which one?
Did you say the name of that movie at all?
I did.
I didn't hear it.
So I'm really juiced for this. Netflix is bringing on a live action Pokemon series. I don't know if it's going to be Detective Pikachu. It's just the artwork that they use for IGN where I got the information from. However, I would totally be open to a Detective Pikachu live action show. But however they want to do Pokemon for you know, the Netflix series, let's do it. Sign me up. I'm totally open to any type of live action Pokemon show.
I'm down with the Detective Pikachu style, but I'd like to also see maybe more like a, you know, original anime style where it's more like sunny and like, you know, not all grungy and grimy, kind of like those Pokemon look like they've been living in New York City.
Well, that was that one city we didn't get everywhere else. So yeah.
Well, maybe it'd be cool to see like a trip across from like Pallet Town to Saffron City type of deal. You know, see all the different environments where Pokemon live and stuff. That'd be cool.
Well, my family just got home. We gotta go ahead and wrap this up, guys. Let's
I'm
go
about
ahead
to go
and
to
sign
fucking
out.
Pallet Town right now.
Right. All right. So, Jade, go ahead and sign out.
You know, you can find me at JRU Toys. You can see me and all of my glorious mustache here at the Geek Out show. And
on YouTube.
Week, with my buddy Heath over at the Cannon Cantina, where we'll actually be releasing 2 episodes this week. So that other one will probably be out by the time you hear this.
If you guys ever want to do a Cannon Cantina here on the stream yard, let me know.
Maybe.
You guys can find me here every week at the Geek Out Show. You guys can find me on Instagram at MajorReaction_IG. Check out my TikTok, Major Reaction. Check out my YouTube, Major Reaction as well, where I post up Major's picks whenever I release them, which I just released one not too long ago. So let's get the numbers up there for those awesome female photographers. We had Aliska GB, we had Emily Patricia, and we had Atomic Girls. So make sure you go and give those artists support and check out the video and leave some awesome comments for all of them. Gil, where can we find you, Fearless Leader?
Black Hole Comics, all social media, and YouTube. Till next time, make sure to stay geeked up and geek out.